And the Oscar goes to...
We're here to fuck shit up.
Well, I'm no John Burgundy.
John Burgundy.
You can't have my cornbread, that's for damn sure.
I thought it was mid. What do you think darkness is your eye? I was born in I got family.
And now for our feature presentation.
To Cinema with Love.
Now let's knock this motherfucker out of the park!
What's going on, people? To Cinema with Love. Back at you again with another again. I'm Jamal. Here with Sir Alec.
Hello, everyone. A lot has happened since we were last on. OJ's dead. OJ dead. What else has happened? A lot of movies came out.
Some other people died too.
Some other people died too.
Francis Coppola's wife died.
Yes, Francis Ford Coppola's wife passed away yesterday, I believe. No, Friday. It was Friday. So rest in peace to her. She was a documentarian, also a filmmaker.
Nobody cares about that. Rap Civil War.
Oh my God.
Rap Civil War.
We're here to talk about movies. We're here to talk about movies. I'm trying to pay respects to his wife, who was also a filmmaker. You're fucking Jesus Christ.
Rap Civil War.
Well,
That's all he cares about.
Well, we're never gonna work for Coppola.
Takes precedence. And we got John Burgundy here.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
I just want to state before we start this episode that I am podcasting under protest.
Oh, here we go.
Because
Let it be known, Jamal.
Because before we went live, I was,
Look, he's being a sore loser right now. He's because he got fucking second place.
I was scrolling the show format today, and I scroll down and I see that Alec has the next movie suggestion, and I was like, wait a minute, I thought second place got 2 movie suggestions, and then I went to Twitch, and conveniently the episode has been deleted by Alec. So now
that's a fucking conspiracy theory that I took it down.
So I am podcasting under protest.
That's fine, whatever. I'm getting my movie pick.
I feel like I haven't picked a movie in like fucking 3 months because Jonathan's over here picking Candy Cane Bullshit Lane, The Burial.
Yeah.
Which I'll save my thoughts because I actually watched it.
Okay.
I actually watched it this time.
And then some other stuff that just looked like trash. So I was excited that I could have the suggestion, and then I scroll down and see Alex. So I am podcasting under protest.
Cool.
But other than that, what's been going on? What have you guys been watching lately?
You go for it, gentlemen.
All right.
Because I know you saw a certain movie the other day.
I've seen several. This like since last time we had an episode, I've caught up on a lot of like newer stuff. I'll start with the movies. I saw the Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire.
Yeah. I was mixing up with Ghostbusters.
Oh, no,
that one calls Frozen Empire.
Oh, you're kidding me!
I mean, it works for
they
both.
They both have
I guess.
empires.
Yeah, and
that's
frozen
crazy.
Characters or people that freeze or monsters that freeze people.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
Oh, but so I saw that one. Man, that one I don't know. Like, it's funny because you're like, oh, I don't know what. I mean, you kind of know what to expect from these type of like movies, but this time it's just like, okay, it's leaned way off of like what the original Godzilla and Kong movies were. This is just like next level. Like, I don't know. It's too ridiculous to be taken seriously, but it was so bad.
Oh no.
That it was good.
No, it's like a movie. It's not really a movie.
Yeah.
It is a collage of sequences of things that happen.
Literally. It's like you're following Kong, and then after a bit, you're following Godzilla. And then after that, back to Kong. Back to Godzilla. Back to Kong. And I'm like, okay.
Godzilla just like on his own, like a little weird, with a little path of truth or whatever.
He legit like, is just bodying.
He get mad as hell anytime he see King Kong. And he was like, I'm gonna swim through the waters of Egypt,
Yeah.
just to beat your ass.
So-
and they're slamming each other into the pyramids.
Yes.
It was incredible. Godzilla does a suplex on King Kong. It was incredible.
So should I watch it?
Yes.
Yes. 100%. No.
I think you'll have a good
100%.
fun time.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very fun movie.
Question on that. Do you think because Godzilla -1 came out this year that kind of hurt this
No,
one?
not all. It made a lot of money, honestly. I think it's the top top opening weekend of the year so far.
Yeah.
And it's it's still running really well, I believe. So I don't think, because the thing with Godzilla, I feel like you can do so many things with Godzilla. You can make him like super serious,
Right.
like -1, or you can go like super over the top goofy, like fucking Godzilla Kong Empire.
Yeah.
So it's like I mean, you've seen Godzilla do like a flying like a drop kick. You ever seen that gif where it's like he's doing a drop kick and he's like floating across the screen? It's pretty incredible.
He's like legit floating. He's like,
this man be doing all kinds of things.
if you want to see some WWE wrestling moves on in with two giant creatures, this is the movie to watch.
But nah, I do think I think you can. It's nice to see like you can do Godzilla in two different ways.
Yeah, no, it's definitely interesting. You know,
Yeah.
from Oscar award-winning Godzilla -1 to like now this.
This pure head assery.
It's like Americans are like, let's just have fun with it. Like fuck
Exactly,
it.
yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah, it was actually very, very, very like funny, entertaining. Way. So yeah, should I rate what I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I thought. Okay, so on Letterboxd I put mid, but I think it was like slightly like mid peak, but I don't want to give it peakness, so we'll just like little past mid. That makes sense. Yeah,
His little monkey boy son. Whatever the fuck.
I was wondering, like before we watched it, I saw that like the little monkey son. I was like, what's that all about? And I watched it. I was like, okay.
Oh shit! It's
pretty
Caesar.
good.
Crossover.
Oh god.
So then after Godzilla, literally watched, not that same day, but like maybe a day later, something, watched Monkey Man, and that one was it was incredible. Like honestly, like some cinematography was great. The sequences were also really good, and going into it, I wasn't expecting much because I felt like they were trying to promote. Okay. I was like,
let Javin have a clean review.
Wait till it's your turn, Jamal. Okay, man. Dave Patel. I want to give him his flowers. Want to give him his dues because he did, he did work hard in this film, and you could see it. I think he like wrote it, directed it, produced it, and even starred in it. So I was like, man, he did his thing. You could tell he's been probably trying to break out and like do something different. Yeah, and you could definitely see it with this. And sometimes he's like and I could see him like the embodiment of like, okay, if it means I have to do everything myself to like pull it, I'll do it. And then I think Jordan Peele also like helped produce it. Like I'm assuming like he did a lot of like kind of helping him put it together and getting all the resources and all that. Unless you know.
Well, I mean, to tell the story a bit, like what happened.
Yeah, go
to the
please,
movie.
please.
Playing the trailer. Oh. Sorry, no, you're fine. So this movie made by Dev Patel, pretty small budget film. I think like around like maybe like $20 million or something. Yeah, and I know like small budget. Yeah, but in terms of like today's movie, that's like pretty small. And but he made it on his own accord, and then I got some funding from some studios, of course. But like it was originally going to be on Netflix. It was going to be like a straight to Netflix film.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. And they like went for a whole uphill battle, making the film. I heard he got like hurt pretty bad, like the first day of filming, doing an action scene. They got like he had to drill his hand, like put a screw in his hand and stuff. Yeah. And then when the movie got finished, it was like held on the shelf for like a year or two.
Oh, so it's like been
done for like a while. And then I guess like somehow Jordan Peele saw it. Yeah, he was like, wait, what the hell? Y'all just have this here and you're not going to do anything with it? Right. And I was like, okay, here's what I want to do. I want to buy the movie and like distribute it under my brand, Monkey Paw Productions. And so then he got it in a theatrical release for everybody to see. Yeah. Which is really cool. And I think Dev Patel is really great. This shows like if he's passionate about something, you gotta like really put your all into it. And I saw it too, by the way.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was incredible, but I think it was really good. I wouldn't say
No, yeah.
I'm not drawing the movie out because I still think it was like really, really good.
Yeah.
And I thought the story. I know people have been calling it like a Indian John Wick.
Yes.
Well, I don't think I can see why. Is because
Right.
even though he's like in for like the entire like third act, he's wearing like a black suit. And he's got the dark hair and long hair and stuff like that, so he kind of looks like John Wick.
Yeah.
But yeah, the story is like completely different from like what
Right.
you see in the usual John Wick movie.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a lot of like cultural like stuff in there from India, which was very interesting. And then like it felt like a very like emotionally driven story, which I enjoyed. Like a real character story.
Yeah.
And the way that he shoots the action scenes is interesting because it starts off at a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Then by the end of the movie, it's like, oh shit, this is like legit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like crazy. It's not like as clean as the John Wick movies, but
Right.
there's definitely like a lot of like brutal, like visceral ways that he shoots the action sequences that I like.
And I feel
like it
like-
goes from POV to like
Yeah.
back
yeah.
to like regular like camera angles.
And it's interesting that like in the beginning he kind of like I guess like looks like he saves it because at first there's like a couple of maybe like fight sequences and all that, but it's a lot more calmer. And then like right when it goes to like the very end and like there's a little heavy action sequences and all that, you can like bam bam bam, bam.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like I believe like there's some stuff in the story, like some of the political stuff felt a bit tacked on, but I understand what he was going for. And then like
Right.
there was like a love interest in there that I was kind of like, okay, that could have been removed because she didn't do anything at all.
Right.
But, like, but overall, still
Think
like
about it, yeah.
for like a very first film, like a
Yeah.
feature debut, that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I give it like I'll give it like mid peak, I guess. What is it, 4
Okay.
to 5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I gave it a peak.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I really liked it though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could no, she's Jonathan because Jonathan, I got Jamal. You told me that you weren't really interested in it.
I don't know. I think, and I haven't seen it, so I can't sit here and shit on it. So I won't sit here and shit on it.
I mean, you will.
But I think for me, it was just kind of like, I got a little kind of like turned off by saying that it was Jordan Peele. And I know that sounds, yes, I know. But so here's my reasoning.
Listen, folks.
I think Jordan Peele he's a great director, right? But I think he's a little overrated.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that just kind of like, swayed my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just like, okay, like, because what like a Jordan Peele kind of movie is,
Right.
right?
Right.
So and this is before knowing the backstory,
Yeah,
not knowing like, okay, he just came in, put the money up.
yeah.
So that kind of like was like, okay, like, But I mean, looking at the trailer, I mean, I can see why they would call it an Indian John Wick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 100%.
But I also think that's going to happen to any action movie now.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
You know what I mean?
It's John Wick on a train.
Yeah. So it's
John
like
Wick on a plane.
so it's like calling this like Indian John Wick is just kind of like like
Mm-hmm.
it does it a disservice, I think.
Yeah, it does.
And then also the name of it to me was a little weird.
It has a reason, though.
Oh yeah, definitely a reason.
No, and
yeah.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
But like when I first saw it, I see Jordan Peele and I see Monkey Man. You know what I mean? I'm like instantly, I'm kind of like, I don't know if this
It's a
was
mad TV skit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know if this shit is serious or not.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Maybe I might check it out.
No, yeah, it's a really good movie.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's good to support your fellow monkeys. So
Oh, Lord.
I can say that. I can say that.
All right. And then to finish off, I also watched Civil War yesterday, the A24 new film, Civil War.
Yeah.
And man, I don't want to like spoil it or get it too much into it, but that film, the stuff that like really stuck out to me was the sound design. I don't know if it was the theater I watched it, but for sure.
Where'd you watch it?
I watched it at the new Parkway Theater in Oakland.
Where's that?
It's in like almost like downtown Oakland. It's a very small theater. Like I'm talking about, they just have two theater rooms. That's it.
Oh,
And it like is a super like weird theater because they don't have regular seats. They have like these couches, maybe with a chair like this, like a barber chair.
Why would they
have
do
a
that?
sofa.
Why would they do that?
I guess they're trying to like break the mold of like what a theater
unique
kind of and go like something unique.
Hipster shit.
Yeah, probably. But what's cool is I mean like they have like tables, like coffee tables, all like in front of you, so you can like get food and whatnot.
But do you think that takes away from like the movie experience? Because because I look at it like this.
Yeah.
If when you go to a movie theater,
Yeah,
you like you know what a movie theater feels like.
right.
You know what the chairs feel like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like if you go somewhere like that and it's like a couch, like
Right.
does it almost feel like it's like it takes you out of the experience a little bit?
I'll tell you.
And you're sitting in a
yeah,
you're sitting
100%.
next to somebody in a fucking barber chair. You're like, what the fuck? Is this? You know what I mean? Like,
I'll tell you this. At first, it does take a while to kind of get used to it because, like, I got so trained of like, rows and like, specific seats, like these type of seats or something like, reclining and whatnot. Because I used to love just my recliners. I couldn't watch comfortably if I can't like recline a little bit, whatever. But once like the second time around when I watched it there, I'm like, okay, this is not bad. You gotta get used to it though. I'm not gonna lie, because if you sit there and watch it and in a sofa, right? Because I always choose the sofa because it's so comfortable. You feel almost like you're at home watching it because it's a sofa.
Yeah.
But it's cool because you're like not really at home. I mean, the theater is huge. It's a big screen and everything still, but it's just that you're in a sofa setting and like you're watching, so you feel like you're at home. Feels homey, but you're not really at home because it's a really good sound in there and like it looks great and everything. And I mean, for the most part, everybody's respectful. Nobody talks or anything like that. You know what I mean? So it's a regular theater. I don't know if that's explaining it or if that makes sense.
No, yeah, it does.
it makes sense. I was just asking like if it.
No,
just,
I get it.
you
But
know
like
what I mean?
when I
Like,
first walked in there, I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna be able to enjoy this,
Yeah.
because I had that mentality of like like same as you guys. Like I'm so used to like and I'm not saying I'm not gonna go ever to a regular movie theater again. I was just it's just closer to me, sort of.
Yeah.
And so but
Interesting.
I recommend it, giving it at least a try or something.
Yeah.
But yes, back to Civil War. Great sound design. I know.
Oh man! Now looking at it, this shit looks tacky as fuck.
Let me see it.
Oh yeah, you seen it? Yeah. It's locally
That's
owned.
interesting. I like.
It's local owned, so that's why I'm assuming
I
that
had to like try it out to actually.
it's interesting.
I think
Interesting
I would just get like distracted by like the fucker sitting in the front with the little chair that's got like the dots on it.
Yeah.
And then imagine you're that
damn it.
that I'm sorry. I know.
It's trash. This
But
theater.
imagine like you're that
This could
one
be our sponsor one day.
but like imagine you're sitting there and you're sitting in that fucking little wooden chair. This like here in the corner.
Yo, then don't
That,
pick
that
one.
chair in the corner
Yeah.
for 2-3 fucking hours.
Yeah. Oh, and that's the thing there. Since it's all like weird seatings, it's going back to the old school way of like you get to pick your own seats. Of like you can't choose
thank
ahead.
God.
Yeah. So you get
Finally.
It's not like
wanna
oh,
get
which
back to
row do you want to sit in? Which
Yeah.
seat? No, right there. You whatever kind of like seats available, and like
They
you
go
get
back to
choose.
those death matches that I used to have.
I see people like walking somewhere. Nah, just kidding. No, no, no.
I just feel like it could open up like like some like if I'm going, I'm laying on the couch as people are walking in, and I'm not moving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's all you.
But then somebody's like, "Hey, bruh, let me sit here." Fuck you.
Or you just lay there and somebody just sits on your legs.
That's what I'm saying. Now somebody's riding your lap while you're trying to watch Civil War. All right.
Okay, let's go back. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna take you guys. Just like Alec took me to Alamo. I'm gonna take you guys to.
Well, I haven't been to Alamo yet.
Oh, we need to take a trip to Alamo. I need to go back. Yeah.
Let's do it.
But maybe to rewatch Civil War if you guys haven't seen it. But definitely Civil War, I definitely highly recommend to watch it. Great sound design, and certain shots that they did was really, really good. And like what was so great about this film, you feel like you're in it. If that makes sense. Like like it felt so real. And majority of it was because of the sound design. And that's why I said, because we were sitting kind of close up.
Yeah.
But those speakers, man, like them things were right in your face.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that sound design, ooh, it got my spine like shivering and whatnot. Cause I was like, oh man, it got me scared. Because you never know what was going on next or whatever. And now I see what they mean about like this was one of kind of like, is it Jesse Pinkman?
Yes.
Why
Jesse Plemons, not
Plemons?
Jesse
Sorry.
the fictional character. And you said yes. Jesse
That's
Plemons.
exactly why I asked.
Jesse Plemons.
Yeah, thank you, Jesse Plemons. Why a lot of people say that this was like one of his like best performances and all that. But yeah, he went crazy.
He's
like,
only in the movie for like one scene, right?
one,
No,
one scene. No, hold on. That's how good he was. He was only in one scene, but he was able to steal that.
So literally the trailer.
I mean, you tell me, like, tell us. Is it?
Wait, you haven't seen it yet?
No, I haven't.
Nice.
I want to though, but I seen something before Alex. I mean,
Wait.
but is it just like the trailer? Is it that brief or is it like?
It's a little bit longer than that, but literally just that scene.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit longer than that, but yeah, it's crazy though. It goes crazy. Like,
They see, I don't like that.
What?
Because they make it seem like he's such a integral part.
I get it.
In the trailer.
I remember when they asked him about it like a few years ago if he was a part of it, he lied. So I think it was more due to them. I think it's more the marketing because of
his name or something.
Yeah, I think he's like a Academy Award nominated actor.
So why only have him in one scene though?
I don't know. Maybe they were just like, oh, let's do like a cool character actor scene.
Well, I feel
There's a lot of actors big actors that appear in like one scene,
right?
In
Chris
movies.
Brown.
So no, not
No, Lord.
okay, I said big actor.
So
on the level of Jesse Plemons.
He means like how Brad Pitt was only like in a couple of seconds in Deadpool 2.
Yeah, I mean, then
That's a cameo though.
and then you have like
I get it.
oh, he's literally like for a second. But like say someone like Anthony Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs, he did
right.
he did that shit for like less than 10 minutes. But you think he's the whole movie,
Right.
So
I think like Alex said, it's mostly because of the marketing. Like, oh shoot, people are gonna go watch it because it has his name on it. But I feel like maybe their choice was because people would have maybe gotten distracted with just, to see him instead of what the movie was about. If that makes sense.
So how long is it?
How long was it? Let me see.
around 2 hours, huh?
I think so. 109 minutes. What is that? Like 2 hours?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So you have to endure 109 minutes of Kirsten Dunst, but only like 5 minutes of Jesse.
What's wrong with Chris?
Yeah,
What's wrong with his wife?
Yeah, that's his wife.
That's his wife.
That's his wife.
Maybe that's why then, because this is like her first big kind of comeback. Or she was in something else, though,
like
right?
her like leading. Yeah, she was in Power the Dog. Like
But like
that's
first,
right.
like first kind of like
he was in that too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
maybe he was like, oh, I don't want to overshadow you, babe.
I don't know. That's probably more up the director than anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
But
hey,
I
man,
like Kirsten Dunst a lot.
She was pretty incredible in this.
What's your favorite Kirsten Dunst movie?
No,
Spider-Man.
she did a movie with Sofia Coppola called The Virgin Suicides. Like
Whoa.
back in, that was really good. She's really good in that.
That was kind of awesome.
I thought you were going to say Save the Last.
Wait, I
Dance.
was like, that's not her. That's Julia Stiles. Like I'm mixing up these.
And?
Not mine. Bring it on.
Okay, but yes. So
she was great in Bring It On, actually.
Yeah. I always liked her. I'm glad she's like being in more roles
Yeah,
nowadays, though.
yeah. She did a really great job in this film of like in her character.
And you got Pablo Escobar in there, Wagner Moore.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's who it was. Yes, he did really well as well. It was a great cast, great cast overall. So definitely recommend you guys to go ahead and watch it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out sometime this week. I didn't get to this weekend. I was a little busy, but yeah.
Yeah.
Plowing bitches.
Oh yes, all those men.
And then Saw Quiet on Set, the docu-series, and the documentary Freaknik.
Oh God, the Freaknik documentary.
Yeah,
I forgot
I
that
did.
came out.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was curious about it.
I gotta see that.
I just love how like it went from like Civil War,
Yep.
Freaknik.
Freaknik.
The closing line, Freaknik.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
That was the freakiest thing I've ever seen.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
kidding.
But no,
good.
I watched the Quiet on Set. You guys are going over to me. I could watch
Yeah.
the Quiet on Set documentary too. We all did. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
And
Did you watch the latest episode?
Yeah, that was fine.
Yeah.
I
They
felt like
could have kept that.
I felt like they're milking
They
it a
coulda-
bit. But yeah, overall, I thought it was very good, very well made. And I already like obviously we grew up in the generation where these shows were like our childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all that and Drake and Josh,
The Amanda Show, yeah.
Amanda Show,
iCarly.
yeah, Victorious, shit like that.
Yeah.
And
Zoe 101.
yeah, Zoe 101, and all these shows were at least created or produced by Dan Schneider. And
man.
Dan Schneider basically was the guy that made majority of like Nickelodeon's live action TV shows. The most famous ones, anyways, like the ones we just listed.
Kenan and Kel.
Kenan and Kel, yeah, that's a
Sheesh.
huge one. And
Fucking
yes.
Good Burger.
yeah, Good Burger, yeah, classic masterpiece of cinema. And but yeah, pretty much this is a documentary about all the abuse between the children and the
Adults
the
on
adult
kind of a sense,
employees. The writers and stuff that were abused by either Dan Schneider or by pedophiles in the industry that worked during that time for Nickelodeon during that time.
Right.
And there was some stories where I already know like Dan Schneider with the feet stuff that he put in his shows and like some of the weird stories I've been hearing about him and all that. Even it's interesting because this documentary shows he's not as bad as some people put him out to be. He's more like a
weirdo.
He has a weird sense of humor and
Yeah.
and he's just an asshole to his employees and stuff like that. But he wasn't like
Major.
he wasn't like touching kids or anything,
Well,
as far as I know.
yeah. I feel,
Allegedly, you know.
I think if
I don't think he really touched anybody.
it seems like Amanda may have
Maybe.
there may have been something there because she wasn't on the show, and she's just
Man.
completely went off. The
Yeah.
fucking,
Oh yeah, that poor thing. Like
Yeah.
I feel bad for her because she was incredibly talented. I think.
Super.
Yeah. So at such a young age too. Like
Yeah.
had her own show and everything. She was actually genuinely funny.
It's crazy that and I probably told you guys in the group chat like these kids were just trying to get into business,
Yeah.
create a name, and just pursue a dream, and then you gotta worry about these fucking weirdos like these perverts preying on you.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you said, like they in the show, like they kind of they don't really allude to like any kind of misconduct sexually with like Dan Snyder. It was like a lot of adult jokes on like kid shows, and then the foot stuff. I think he was really more of like an ass to like the female writers.
Definitely.
Dude,
Yes,
that was
definitely. Yeah, that was weird.
incredible.
It
I was like,
telling
whoa.
That weird story where she's like pitching something and he's like, oh, okay, can you do it like while bent over and you're pretending you're like taking out the ass or whatever? I'm just like, what the fuck? Like who?
Yeah.
What kind of request?
Yeah.
What?
That's insane.
Hold on. The most insane part was when he said, "I'll hire you both, but you guys both get half the salary of like 1%." Like what? That is.
I'm going to Disney Channel.
And then but yeah, it seems like he was just misogynistic. He
Yeah.
was like
Hella.
terrible to his female editor. She had like a heart attack or something like that? Or
Yeah,
a stroke
something
or
like a stroke. I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
You didn't see that? You remember that part?
Probably not.
His editor
Okay,
was like
yeah.
had like a stroke or something, and then she like passed out or shit, like something like that.
Yeah.
And then as they were like carting her out the room, the was like, "Shit, what we're gonna do now?"
That shit was.
Then like
messed
actually
up.
be like, "Oh, are
Yeah.
you okay? I hope she's okay." Something like that.
Yeah, I
It's like,
remember
he's a
that.
dickhead.
And
Yeah.
like he would always like he would make somebody massage him and stuff on
Yeah.
set.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
say-
just like a huge HR problem. What? That's just like nasty. Made the kids do it too. See, that's the only thing that's like, don't do that.
Yeah,
Anybody in general.
and then
Yeah.
the way that Josh kind of spoke of him, like when Josh was going through Josh Peck.
Yeah.
No, Drake Bale. When Drake was going through his stuff, he was like, yeah, Snyder was there for me and blah blah blah. But I also look at it as like, there's no way that he didn't know that there was 3 pedophiles on set. I don't believe that.
how does that like happen? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, obviously they're just a lot of people are just cool with it.
And also Nickelodeon knew too, but because he was
they had to.
he was printing money.
Yeah,
Like this motherfucker could literally just do whatever he wanted. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yeah, they knew that like something
like
was
certain producers is like, I think he did his own interview where it's like, oh, I didn't even meet some of the producers that were working on our shows. Like, it's like this person that just giving us money. I never had to meet them, but so it's like, so it's just like a weird person.
Yeah,
it's handing us money to make these shows. All right, whatever. And it's like,
it's just it's. Now I will say that like. I feel like there's always been like adult jokes in like kid shows and in kid movies. So I can kind of get where like some people like some stuff may be a reach. I feel like the other black kid that's not Keenan, that's not Kale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The one that was in all that, right?
Yeah, yes. And he had on like the suit.
Yeah,
and
the noses.
They tried to say it looked like a dick.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, I think they kind of.
I mean, a little bit.
Look at like,
but like. Like, you know what I mean?
But the whole like Penelope Taint shit, I was like, oh wow,
yeah,
that was her name.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't realize that at all. I was like, wait, that was her name.
That one was like, okay,
yeah, man, Penelope Taint. That's crazy.
and then what I found kind of funny was the black girl that was on the Amanda show, right?
Yeah.
And I guess she's doing like some take. And Amanda's like spitting water on her or something, or something's going on, and like the black girl is like getting like a little jealous or upset. I mean, but at the same time, this is Amanda's show.
This is the Amanda show.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get what she was saying. I just looked at it as like,
yeah. Speaking of that black guy.
Wait, I wasn't done.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were done.
No,
I thought so too.
No, but it's. I was trying to think of what I wanted to say.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, you know, like this is probably sometimes you gotta like, you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. We'll cut that because that's it.
Yeah,
it'll sound like yeah. We'll cut that part.
Ungrateful. How dare you not take what he gives you?
Yeah.
Are you passing it over to Alec now?
Yes.
Okay.
I was thinking about it. I was like, any way I try to like phrase this, it's not gonna come out good.
But yeah, speaking of the young black kid, I can't remember his name right now, but it's like his whole story was pretty heartbreaking to me because like I could probably understand because I'm close with my mother, and just seeing like how his whole career. And his experience on there was like, you know, trying to like really get up there on the echelon of Nickelodeon, and then his mom kind of like, you know, trying to like speak out on what was going on with him, and then like that just like tore up their relationship. Was pretty heartbreaking to me to see.
Yeah.
So seeing like this young black man trying to make it, and then like it ended up screwing up his career with his relationship with his mother, which is sad to see. But then I see in the newer episode that they put out like recently, they reconciled, which was very nice to see.
He bounced back. He was in Hardball.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he was. I mean, I'm sure he was expecting to be like Keenan and Kel level of like success.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure.
No.
What little kid wouldn't?
I'm sure. Yeah. But there's also a large talent gap.
I know. But I'm just saying.
He's a kid, Jamal.
No, he's a grown man now. But
he's a grown man now. But I'm just saying, like at that point, I'm just like, it sucks that tore up his relationship with his mother. Yeah, like that.
I mean, and what's the name? Drake's dad was kind of doing that same thing a little bit.
Yeah.
And then once the guy like got in Drake's ear and started like, "Hey, your dad's trying to blah blah blah. I'm trying to stick my tongue in your butt."
He's hating me because I'm gay.
Yeah. Essentially, like when Drake's dad was talking to whoever, it was like, "Oh no, he's homophobic." Yeah, no. Or no, he's gay. So you're homophobic.
You're homophobic for thinking he would be interested in your son.
It's like, whoa, how do we jump to that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's creepy.
So they're like they're weirdos like trying to mix in pedophilia with being gay. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
and then he does time and then comes out and goes and works on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yeah, gets a job at Disney. See, I'm telling you, it's like people don't care. It's like oh, whatever, you know, that's water under the bridge for now.
Hey, you want to come be
Obviously,
around
you
more
want
kids?
Cause, yeah, like once you like are interested in younger kids like that, it's like that's not something that just goes away.
No.
That's something that stays with you. Like you have a problem,
Yeah.
that you have to deal with for the rest of your life.
He probably thought about that all the time in prison.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And as soon as he got out, I need me some young booty.
yeah. He's more sorry that he got caught than anything.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And then I need some twins.
The other guy, his name sticks with me just because it's so disgusting. Jason Handy. Like, that motherfucker was nasty.
Like, you can't even fake that.
Yeah, that sounds like a joke, but it sounds like I'm making a joke, but his actual name is Jason Handy, and he was like, sending dick pics to people.
He was like collecting like 9-year-olds underwear.
Yeah, and then collecting their underwear, and then like basically like putting his notes like, yeah, I'm a full blown pedophile, and like I'm like, sorry, I guess.
Like, he didn't send a fax.
No,
or was it email or a fax that he sent?
like
Like
email.
it probably faxes.
The fact that you are going to the lengths to send a dick pic through a fax to a fucking minor.
Yeah, that's insane.
Come on,
It's insane.
like,
But yeah, there's like a lot of stuff like where it's like, there's nothing that like, all of it's pretty much none of the kid's fault. It was either terrible like employees or just like bad parenting, especially with the mom was like, and the girl that got sent that picture, and the mom just kind of allowing like them to even conversate.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's like ridiculous.
yeah, she'd have been pulled off of the set.
Yeah, exactly.
Like as soon as she saw the dick pic come through the fax.
Well, that could be anything. It could be mushroom. Like waiting for the whole thing to finish.
She said it there.
Yeah. What the fuck?
What is it? Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's like, yeah. As soon as I got that shit,
I'm like, nope.
like, come on, man.
Yeah, pretty
like,
bad.
Just unplug the fax machine. Don't let it print.
That Disney Channel will know when that shit come out.
That's gonna be crazy.
Because they got one too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fucking look at Hannah Montana, Miley.
You think it'll come out?
Oh, it definitely will.
But you think Disney will let it come out?
Nickelodeon. I mean,
But Disney now has more power than Nickelodeon ever does now. You see what I mean?
I see what you mean.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, it's like if this happened on that station, you know what I mean? Like there's and we know this motherfucker went and worked on your show that you have.
Yeah, not like you're keeping a secret anymore.
Yeah.
Or something about that, yeah.
So maybe there's another fucking Jason Handy. Maybe fucking Bruce Blowy.
Bruce Blowstein. Terrible names.
Yeah.
But let's say, oh yeah, everything about Brian Peggy was like pen pals with fucking not Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what? And then he's openly showing these kids this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? That was like the most insane part to me.
That's wild.
I was like, wow.
That is insane.
He is openly showing these kids a legit serial killer, and then one that actually was a pedophile too, himself. So I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
That's man.
It's crazy. Like how it was just a wild, wild west in Hollywood.
Yeah, it was.
Motherfuckers is just getting
they
taken.
need to make some laws for that shit.
Yeah,
and that needs to stop.
Like there needs to be like somebody. 2 people on set, who doesn't work for the studio, watching these kids because it's like, come on, like, you know what I mean? Like that's disgusting.
Yeah, it was like I've seen people be like, we need to stop having child actors. I was like, I don't think we need to stop child actors completely.
We need to stop having fucking
pedophiles working. That's more the issue.
Like how does that not cross your mind before? You know what I mean?
Yeah, just stop. Just stick to child labor laws. And then stop having pedophiles in your fucking set.
No, we don't like the child actors, but the pedophiles are okay. They're okay.
They need work
that
too.
doesn't stop the pedophiles.
What did you guys think about like the letters of support that he got in court?
That was insane.
And like when they showed the names, I was like, fuck yeah. And then I saw Eric and Sean. I was like, fuck no.
Were you hyped when you saw James Marsden on there?
I was kind of like,
When you saw Cyclops?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I will say this.
yeah.
I do think some of them, maybe not all, maybe some of them, weren't aware of his extent or didn't know that he was like a pedophile.
Didn't have as much information
Yeah.
as they probably should have gotten.
Yeah.
But now it makes you think, like, how many of them did he do that to? But they didn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they didn't speak up.
Mm-hmm.
And so they like send this letter of support because, that's what they just.
And he was touching on Leo too a bit. I don't think he was
no. Because he was his like personal like
on the set of
yeah.
not Growing Pains. Was it Growing Pains? Well, it was one of those '90s shows that Leo was on for like a season or two back in the day when he was a child actor. But yeah, he was on set with him. Yeah, there's footage of him like just hanging around Leo and shit. It's kind of like I'm sure he's got some. Maybe he got a story about him too. Huh? Who knows?
He's gonna work with Scorsese to make a
biopic. Should just call it Handy.
Pecking the handy.
Taking the Handy.
Or handy the peck. I don't know.
Ryan Peck paid by
And then, and then there was like that black guy too, because there was 3 of them.
Oh yeah, I saw that was a black guy. I was like, God damn it!
But notice how they just glossed. They didn't
that's
even.
true.
They were just like, nah.
Yeah.
Nobody
Let's
cares.
focus on these 2.
Yeah, nobody cares about the black pedophile. But like,
I got the Ep28 where there's probably more prominent.
Right. Did a lot more stuff.
like think about that. 3 pedophiles on the fucking Manda show.
One's bad enough.
And then and then there's 3.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you got the fucking foot man who's doing this shit.
The Footmeister.
The foot guy. Foot daddy.
Foot daddy, massage foot daddy man over here. You know what I mean? Like,
Show me your feet.
like
Never helped that. But yeah, overall, it's a very good documentary.
Yeah.
One thing I want to point out, like, I don't remember that shit at all, but like the clip of Ariana Grande with a potato.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
My jaw dropped. I was like, that's insane.
I was like, how did that
fuck
approved? Yeah.
allowed that?
Now-
Like, how do you see that? Just be like, yeah, this is good.
and that's you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like, you can sneak an adult joke in there.
Yeah.
But when she's laying off the edge of the bed with a crop top on,
getting
water
over,
falling
I
off,
was like, wow.
there's nobody on set looking around like, hey man,
Hey, yo, we can't
Hey.
be doing this.
hey, this is what we doing today.
We posting the X videos today. What the fuck going on?
This was on the script.
Yeah.
This was on the call sheet. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's like a sick fantasy.
Yeah.
That's just weird.
Like like if you didn't have like if you're working on the set and you didn't, you're thinking, oh, okay, whatever. You shoot that scene, you got to be looking around like, I know I ain't the only one that's seeing this.
Yeah.
She's jacking off a potato, people.
No, she's squeezing a potato.
Dan, what do you? You know what I mean? Like,
Dad, you allowing this?
yeah, like, Dan, is this funny to you? Like,
Now, do you think because there was a lot of people in this docu series and whatnot, like Ariana Grande didn't say anything about it, like, or I don't know if they reached out to her or anything, or like, you know what I mean? There's like a lot of other actors, Jamie Lynn Spears that were part of this, but weren't in the show.
Well,
you think they'll ever comment or anything on it?
I believe like you also like respect people's privacy. They don't have to like speak on it.
I
They
guess
don't have
you're
to,
right. You're
so
right.
I'm not gonna force you like tell us your stories right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna be like those kind of people.
I also think because she has transcended into like superstardom.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like,
Now, do you think it's tough for her to like rewatch this or anything like all that?
oh, she probably didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, she lived
But
it.
you know that people like talking about it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, damn! I'm sorry that this happened to you because I know there's like probably fans out there that didn't even know she was an actor or whatever, and like
I think because she has carved out such a second career that like she almost looks at that as like that. I don't even acknowledge that.
Yeah,
other
this
part.
I don't
shit
even
I did as a
remember that
kid.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's also, and then I guess we can move on because we've been on quiet on the set for a while.
Yeah,
but one of somebody from, I want to say, is it Victorious or somebody?
Yeah.
Actually married somebody, I think, from the show.
Oh yes, Elizabeth Gillies. Yes.
Oh,
And so he's grooming her.
Yeah.
And then they like I don't know the age difference, but like they ended up getting married.
I think she's like 40 something,
snap.
maybe like 50, and then she's like probably like in her mid 30s at this point, probably mid early 30s. Yeah.
It's just crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it sucks.
Keep your kids offset.
Keep your kids offset.
Unless we need a kid for a film, which we do.
And we will respect him as a child. And nothing else.
And nothing else. Not a
We'll
human.
give him the occasional fist bump. And that's it.
We won't even touch fists though.
Yeah.
It'll be like knuckle to knuckle.
Yeah, it'd just be
Use a yard ruler. Put a glove on the other end.
speaking through like Dixie cup. Hey, I want you to do this.
But yeah, good documentary series up.
Yeah.
But movies, I rewatched Dune Part 2.
Nice.
Yeah, again, like I said before, I think it's one of the best sequels I've ever seen in my life. In my life. And so if you haven't, it's been out for a while. If you haven't seen it, please do. And I also saw, since we love to talk about Miss Sydney Sweeney here, we saw
No.
our favorite actress. I saw Immaculate.
Of course you did.
Well, I just like horror in general.
No, I know.
Adding Sydney Sweeney in it, I was like, okay, I'll watch it.
No, the reason why I was saying, of course you did. I was like, I bet you when we go to Jamal, no Immaculate in that list at all.
But yeah, here she played like a nun, and she's gonna give birth to the Antichrist. But overall, I thought the movie was fine. But I do think she was like really great in it. Like her
Wow.
acting was very good. And she had like a scene like towards the end of the film where she's like screaming her ass off, and she's been through like a lot of bullshit throughout the entire movie, and she's like, and it's like all done in one take, and she's doing something in the scene that's pretty cool, that's pretty crazy, but I won't spoil it too much. But yeah, it's a really good performance though. I think even Jamal will enjoy it. So he'll he'll see the range that she has, and then don't show her boobies once. And now
Only.
the movie.
See Jamal? She can do a whole movie without showing him.
Somebody listening is gonna be like, damn, I'm not gonna go see it.
Someone's like, fuck,
Yeah.
I don't watch her movies unless she does it.
They're just booing in the boo.
Then I saw, let's see here. Yeah, I saw Monkey Man. And I also saw Late Night with the Devil. Have you guys heard about this movie?
Damn, I've been wanting to watch that. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so
I was just told about it yesterday.
Yeah, so this is like kind of like a faux mockumentary, I guess. Not really a comedy, but it's a fake documentary, found footage type of thing where it's about a late night talk show host played by David Dastmalchian. The actor that you've seen, if you've seen his face, you definitely like know like who he is. He's been in movies like Prisoners.
He was in Dark Knight.
Yeah, The Dark Knight. He had a really that's bad. That was the first time I saw him.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's a very distinct look where it's like, whoa.
He looks almost like Safferty. Benny.
Oh, Benny Safdie?
Yeah.
Safdie. Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, he's in Dark Knight, Prisoners, and
He's the creepy looking mother.
yeah, he played Polka Dot Man in the Suicide Squad.
That's right, he did.
But yeah, he's a very good actor, and this is like his like first like real major lead role,
Nice.
I believe. And yeah, he's very good in it. But yeah, he plays a talk show host. He's kind of down in his luck. Then the viewership is down. And his wife recently passed away, so he's kind of in the dumps. He's kind of like, okay, I got to get this show back on the road. And what better way than to perform an exorcism live on television?
Hey, he's got to get viewership somehow.
Yeah, then basically the whole thing, it like had structured like a documentary.
Yeah.
In a way, and then you like see the entire show like in pretty much real time.
Oh.
And yeah, it's shot and it's filmed in a way that like exactly like a 70s talk show.
Right.
And like it's like aesthetically like all the grain and the sound even, and it's really good. It's a really good film. I believe it was like shot for like a pretty small budget too, like probably like less than $5 million, I'm assuming. And it's like all like pretty period accurate, and they had like cool like demon scenes that was very interesting. Yeah.
Alec, where did you watch it? I'm just curious.
Like not far from here.
Okay,
It's
so you
like
watched it in theaters. is what I'm saying.
Maya, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched it in theaters.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still in theaters.
Wait, they had at the Maya?
Yeah.
Because I think they, well, I mean, I might be mistaken, but a friend of mine was saying that they only are playing it in Cinemark theaters.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I was like, where did you watch it? But
Yeah,
okay.
But yeah, I saw it there.
Okay.
But yeah, overall, very good time. And
Nice.
as a movie escalates in a way where like it starts out like pretty like tame, and then
Right.
like
Chill.
as it goes on, it gets like, what the fuck is happening?
Crazy or not.
Holy shit, so much, and then really good practical effects with the blood and kind of like body horror stuff like that. Not to get too much away, but yeah, very
Right.
good film overall. I
Question.
recommend it.
Crazy in the way of like Suspiria, how it goes crazy and crazier like that, or slightly different in a different way.
I can see it like similar to Suspiria, yeah.
Okay.
In a way.
Okay,
Yeah. I would say that's a good comparison.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, I remember watching it with you. It was super tamed, like for a while, and then out of nowhere, it just like makes a hard
Bat
right
shit
turn down.
insane.
So okay, I'm excited. I'm excited to watch that one.
Yeah, highly recommend that.
Nice.
And then I saw another nun movie, The First Omen.
Damn, you saw all these. You saw all the movies that
I see all these nuns giving birth to the Antichrist.
That's right. That's another one that's legit.
Kind of
Same
crazy.
thing.
They come within weeks of each other. But
Who did it better? No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I would say this one did it better.
Okay.
Because all the complaints I had for
Immaculate.
where it's like pretty much too short, or there was like not enough leaning into certain things. This movie does in spades. And
Nice.
it's like a prequel to the original Omen. I don't know if you've seen.
I've heard about it. Yeah.
The original Omen film that came out in '76.
Nice.
And this is like kind of like how that kid in that movie like kind of like was born. And yeah, this movie was really cool, I thought, and which I wasn't expecting, just because it's a prequel to an old ass movie, old horror movie from the '70s. And but yeah, it was like it had a really cool direction to it. And the lead performance, her name is Anel Tigerfree. She was really great. She has like a scene towards the end of the movie where she's like really going into it. Like she put her whole ass into it. Well, like all her fucking where she's like acting her ass off. I'm just like, God damn, this is incredible.
Right.
And,
Do it, put your ass into it.
that ass. She's putting her whole soul into that shit.
Damn.
And yeah, there's like a lot of crazy imagery I didn't expect to see in like a mainstream horror movie. Usually, I expect to see that like a, I don't know, independent like A24 movie or something like that. But yeah, there was like some crazy things that happened in this movie where I'm like, whoa, they took an interesting turn on this one. But yeah, I highly recommend this one.
Now, do you think they did that because like they're seeing the success of like A24 and not being scared of like doing certain choices, that big Hollywood would not be doing before?
Maybe, yeah. I feel like they took a lot of risk on this one, which I'm like really surprised by. Yeah, again, like a prequel to the classic horror movie, so I wasn't expecting much.
I think the first one was called Omen, right? Or The Omen?
Yeah, just The Omen.
Yeah,
and this is the first Omen. But yeah, highly recommend this one. And then I watched The Burial. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, that's pretty much all I watched. Oh, I also watched as a show X-Men '97.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, that shit's badass. It's a fun.
That's what I heard too. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's a follow up. It's kind of like a sequel to the original X-Men animated show from the '90s. The show that the themes I'm like
yeah. I don't think good.
Yeah, it's a sequel to that, and basically follows the X-Men once again, and it takes place after the death of Professor Xavier.
No.
Yeah, and he died in the last season of that show.
Oh, I see.
And then it follows the X-Men kind of like going through the aftermath of that. It was really cool.
Wow.
Because it like has they're designed like they are in the '90s show, but it also adds in 3D animation.
Dang.
And bits where in action sequences and stuff like that, which looks really cool. It melds really well with the more 2D style. Yeah.
Well, what's her name doesn't have her
Oh, that was Photoshop.
Excuse me?
Oh.
That was a Photoshopped ass.
Okay.
Rogue's ass.
Myth busted.
Yeah, Rogue's ass. There's like a pig going around line where it's like Rogue is on the ground and her ass is like really huge.
Is that fake then?
Yeah, it's a fake,
okay.
a big animated ass. And
Myth
Myth busted. I know. I see some nerds online be like,
No. Hey, no, hold on.
they wokeified Rogue.
What Jamal said before. Now that myth is busted, a bunch of nerds are like, never mind, I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
After hearing that shit.
Yeah.
They just like fast forwarded to her part. No ass, I'm out.
I'm out. Fuck
I'm
this
out.
show.
Nope.
But no, it's interesting because it's a very good show, very well written. And the last episode was pretty insane because there was like some like the surprisingly violent stuff going on in the show, which I wasn't expecting from a sequel
An
to
animated show. Yeah,
a sequel to a '90s cartoon show that's aired on Saturday morning.
That's right.
yeah.
They were.
But interesting because recently they fired the showrunner off that show.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
right before
The show came out, like a week before the show came out, premiered. And they fired. There's weird stories going on around him. Either he was like abusive to employees, or they fired him because he has an OnlyFans,
or because he was black.
or because he was black. I don't know. He's gay. I don't know what's going on. He's also gay, so I'm just like, I'm sure the gay part has nothing to do with it. Him being black. We hope. but yeah, if he's like, it was being an asshole to people, then I guess. But I'm like, also if he had OnlyFans, like who cares? I don't know. I know it's Disney, but it's like, I don't know.
God, these people.
But yeah, overall, very good show. Highly recommend X-Men 97.
Nice.
Yeah, and then Jamal.
So, I think when was the Oscars? March 10th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So I watched Skin, American Sniper, The Kill Team, Bottoms, Reality, which is a Sydney Sweeney movie.
Wow.
Yes. Because I was like, all right, let me see what
these fuckers see in her.
Yeah, that was pretty decent. Society of the Snow, Masters of the Air, Quiet on the Set, Beautiful Boy, Red Rocket, The Royal Hotel, North Hollywood, Sound of Metal, Roadhouse, Four Good Days, The Prestige, Good Time, not the show, the movie, The Burial, and I watched Brothers again. So I was and I finished the Manhunt John Wilkes Booth on Apple.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing.
And then I started Shogun. So I was putting
Shogun's really good too.
Yeah, I was putting in work.
Yeah.
Actually, I enjoy Shogun. It is a little slow.
Yeah,
and I think I've only watched like 2 episodes. I'm waiting for everything. I'm waiting for the season to be done so I can just kind of go through it.
Yeah, I get that.
The Manhunt one with the searching for John Wilkes Booth, that one was whack. And it sucks because it looked pretty good like in the trailer. Yeah. But then as I was watching it, like it's just super slow. And it just really like nothing really happens. Like they're looking for him. And it's just like, all right.
Do they have an actor from Masters of the Air in there?
Yes.
Show? Yeah. Okay.
The Navigator guy.
Yeah.
And then also, what's the name's in there too from 13 Reasons Why? Is it Jason? Justin.
Justin Foley's in the show.
Justin Foley.
Oh fuck yeah! Oh yeah, my favorite gay crackhead.
And it took me, it took me a while to like realize that was him.
Yeah.
Because I'm so used to like seeing him as a crackhead.
Yeah.
But then when you see him like he's all in the costume and everything, and I'm looking at him and I'm listening, I'm like, yeah, he sounds familiar. And then I'm like, oh, that's fucking Justin from 13 Reasons Why. So, but yeah, other than
the
that,
funniest show ever made.
He's sobered up as a Chamber detective. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah. Other than that, I was really excited for it, and then I was like, this is trash. Masters of the Air was really good though.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that. I went back to watch Brothers just because I was like, man, I want to see Toby go crazy because he was phenomenal in that.
No, he's great.
Oh my goodness.
The whole cast was just so good, and the one scene that I really enjoy is the dinner scene, the birthday, where it just starts out like everybody in that scene, bravo, because it's like it just escalates.
Yeah,
and it escalates in such a way of like there's no yelling. Of like you can hear it. It's more just like you see it and you feel the tension. And a lot of it is like Toby shooting Natalie Portman looks as like the daughter Isabel is just like fucking going crazy. She's stealing the sister's toy. She gets everything. I didn't get anything from my envelope.
that's exactly how she talks.
And you weren't even here. And then, and this is when Jake is bringing over like some fucking prostitute or where the fuck he met her. And he's sitting at the edge of the table. Isabel is sitting in front of Toby. Natalie's sitting next to her, and then the sister's at the other head, and then the granddad and whatever. And Jake is sitting there, and he's looking down the table, and he's looking like, oh shit. And Toby he just plays it so fantastic
Yeah.
because he's just so fucked up from
Mentally.
like mentally, and it's just everything that she is doing is just pissing him off more and more
It's
and
just the
more.
scene with the balloon.
and stop it. Yeah. And it's just like it's so good because it's just like she is a kid and she is just upset and she's just like
Yeah.
and Toby, Isabel, stop it. And you could just see like he looks at fucking Natalie Portman and he's like, get this little motherfucker out of my sight. And then it just
About to put on that black suit.
he's about to fucking like he wants to just reach over and choke the shit out of her.
Yeah.
And everybody's just looking at it. The dad at the end of the table is just, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then she fucking and he's enough. And like,
Okay, hold on. Can I just say we've all had that that moment of when we're around kids and they're just like messing with something here. It's like, give me that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop that.
and she and like to me, Toby is killing it in this scene. But then like the little girl is like she's matching him like step for step.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at him like, God damn. Like there's a part where like she looks up and you could tell like she's got the tears. And this is like right before she grabs the balloon. And then he pops it. And then she's like, why can't you just stay dead? And it's just like, Isabel. And it's like, Mommy and Tommy have sex together all the time. And like Toby's reaction of just like, I fucking knew it. And he's just sitting there. He's like, huh?
You boinked my wife.
Like he's
My wife.
My wife. My wife.
like he's so done. And then like that's the most awkward car ride home.
Yeah.
Because you know like when you get home it's like fuck now we got to talk about this because
Right.
even though I said we didn't sleep together he like no I know it because Isabel said it. And then it goes straight into his meltdown scene. Well, no, first they come home and this motherfucker's out at the fence or something like with a gun. He was out of it. And then he comes inside. He's got the crowbar, and she comes down. She's like, "What's wrong? What are you doing?" And he just escalates, and he's like,
Yeah.
and just starts fucking just going insane, and like. Then Jake comes in. He's like, hey. and then fucking like Grace leaves and they're hugging. And then Toby first, I don't know where she thought she was going. But then it's just like something and he was just like, and he's gonna fucking like shoot his brother. And he's like, you fucking lie. It's like I'm like, this shit is intense.
Yeah.
But it's such a good scene. Though.
Yeah.
Such a good scene. 4 Good Days. That's with Mila Kunis, where she's trying to get clean so she can go to what's the name?
Oh, that.
Like rehab.
Yeah.
That one's a pretty solid one too. Roadhouse. Did you guys watch Roadhouse?
I did you.
No.
Oh, okay. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did.
I thought Connor was pretty good. I thought he was pretty funny. The way he walks, he's like,
He's Popeye.
yeah.
He's literally Popeye. Everybody. Oh my god.
That's actually pretty good. That's actually good.
The funny thing about Conor McGregor is like he's fun, but it's also like partly bad. Like the character is so over the top, I can't tell which is which.
Yeah.
Well, who's who?
Like what's what he is going on here? Is he bad or is he like over the top good? And then like he's just going around. Oh, once Knox is on the job, it's over, baby. And like, yeah, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, he's literally like he's an agent of chaos. Literally, that's his character.
Yeah.
And he was.
That's pretty
He's
good.
literally Popeye, just walking around. And he got the little like his arms are like always all like this.
His fucking legs are
Yeah,
like
legs are spread out.
super wide.
And he's always just beating the shit out of everybody. Yo, Jenny's son. Oh,
What did you think of the like the action scenes, like the way they shot, like
oh God. Okay. But I think overall the action choreography is cool.
Yeah.
But then like I know like I saw some behind the scenes how they did the action scene where it's like they composited them into like certain shots so it looks like they're actually hitting them, but they're not. So say like they're on set and they're like hitting and they're hitting like a character. But on set, they're actually like hitting like a pillow as hard as they can, and then they composite like the other person that's getting punched onto where the pillow is.
It's
so it looks
super obvious.
more, yeah, it's super obvious as like they're being composited.
Yeah.
And then like right off top, like where Post Malone's cameo, and he's like, and he looks CGI as fuck. I'm just like, what just happened? Like he literally looks like he literally looked like they went into an Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then like put like a model version of Post Malone in there, and then had him like.
Why is Post Malone in there?
It is like really brief. I guess he made a song for the soundtrack.
I legit think it's because he had the song for the soundtrack.
Yeah, but he looks like he's floating.
Yeah,
it looked weird. It was like GTA, like when they remember GTA characters when they fight. It looked exactly like that.
So weird.
Yeah.
And like it's every single like fight scene.
Yeah,
and so like everything else, I was like, okay, this is entertaining. It's a good little watch. But then it's just as soon as the fight starts, and you're like, because it just kind of it's for me.
Because like in the original movie, like they look like they were legit beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's Roadhouse. It's all about fighting.
Yeah,
and then if you don't really shoot the fighting, it's like what?
Well, overall, the action I thought was cool. It had like some like the boat scene was like actually pretty damn cool.
Yeah,
but towards the end of the movie, but yeah, it was like I didn't really enjoy how they like decided to go about the fight sequences themselves.
And so I think that's like, do you think that is going to be like, it's too much of a reliance of like, okay, we know like if we don't get close enough, like we can just make it look, you know what I mean? As opposed to like, hey, let's really choreography this and make it look nice.
Well, I feel like it's probably like a newer thing that they're trying out. It's probably like some new idea or technology that they're trying out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it'll get better over time. But yeah, like overall, I wasn't like super impressed by how it was done here.
I gave it 3.5.
Yeah, I gave it like a 3. I think. Yeah, I thought it was like pretty mid. I mean, I had fun.
Yeah.
For the most part, but yeah, it was like pretty mid in general. And like it was like I don't know, it was kind of weird. It was like I get like he did what he did in the UFC ring, and he's like traumatized from that. And then like there's like a certain switch toward the end of the movie where he kind of becomes like classic Psycho Jake. Where I'm kind of like, this like feels like a completely different character from like the rest of the movie. Where I was like, oh, okay, this got like damn near Nightcrawler shit going on right now.
That's interesting.
So I was like, the tone's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But overall, yeah, I thought it was fun.
And then I'll cap it off with The Prestige. Man, what a fucking movie.
See, that's why I said my favorite Nolan. See, I told y'all.
And I told y'all, nigga. And I totally can see why, because it's so good. Like, because I had started it like a couple months ago, and then I stopped it because I was like, hey, I need to pay attention.
Yeah.
And so I'm watching it, and it was just like it's just plot twist on plot twist on plot twist, and I'm like, oh. And you know what's funny? You don't even you would think, oh, because they're the magicians.
Yeah.
But you don't even think about that. At least I did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like watching it, I'm just like, damn, man, fucking Hugh Jackman's gone. And then like he comes back and it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then you think like, I will say the only part I was confused was Christian Bale and I guess his twin or his friend.
His friend
that looked alike.
Yeah. I don't want to say too much.
But even then, watching it, and then I picked up on like when like they're in the jail, and I was like, oh, and then so good.
Yeah, it's a very great movie.
So good.
Yeah, that's why it's like it goes between like Dark Knight or The Prestige. That's my favorite Nolan movie, but yeah, Prestige is like pretty amazing.
Yeah, and like the discovery of like when he goes outside and he sees like all of the hats. I was like, oh shit, it did work.
And you got David Bowie playing Nikola Tesla.
Yeah, Tesla didn't pretty fucking cool. Just take your money.
Pretty cool casting there. But yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Alec.
Yes.
Today in film history.
Film history. Yes. In film history. On April 14th, 1994, Turner Classic Movie Channel launches on cable TV.
Woo,
and the Turner TCM is usually gets called. They did like the title implies, they show a bunch of classic films on repeat.
It also goes by the classics, motherfucker.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember watching some Turner Classic movies like when I was younger and like being turned on to older movies and stuff like that, and they show like Three Stooges and stuff like that. every now and then. So I like their channel a lot, and they're still going.
Nice.
I know. For a while, it seemed like David Zaslav was gonna like take them off the air. But like guys like Steven Spielberg, Scorsese, and Paul Thomas Anderson came to its aid, and now they do certain like not really like every other month, but like they come in and like do like I have this certain amount of films to present that would like to be on the show, on the channel I should say, and stuff like that. So they're kind of like supporting it, which is nice.
Turner Classic Movies.
Yes, the same guy. I forget his full name, but yeah, he's
Ted
also.
Turner?
Ted Turner, yeah. He's a TBS guy.
And TNT.
TNT, yes. So he's a big man. Big conglomerate man.
Man.
Oh, and CNN, all the Turner networks.
Yeah, Turner, yeah. So he's a big name.
Down there in Atlanta, GA.
That's how he sounds. Sam.
There's a like when he launched WCW on what's the name? Or when he buys them. Supposedly he calls Vince and he's like, Vance, I'm in the wrestling business. I just always thought that was funny.
He's excited. I'm in the wrestling business.
Yeah. Like you're just that rich. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, I'm gonna start doing shit like this.
Must be nice.
But yeah.
R.I.P. Ted Turner.
Nice.
R.I.P. Ted Turner. But
He's still alive, isn't he?
is he? Let me check real quick.
R.I.P. redacted.
For now.
That's a further notice.
But that has been film history.
What the fuck? He's still alive? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So,
There you go.
Man, I saw,
No R.I.P.
I saw
he died
a
too.
picture of Clint Eastwood recently. I think
Really?
he was somewhere. He's like 93, but good lord,
He looks like Skeletor.
he looks worse than that now.
Oh no.
And it's a little creepy because like he's got like like when somebody has hair and they're old and they're trying to like it's holding on.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't look.
It's holding on for dear life.
He's holding on for.
That's what.
Oh, he's holding on for dear life.
That's what he gets from making American Sniper. Anyways, Jonathan,
That was damn good.
that piece of shit, Chris Kyle, he can go fuck himself. I'm glad he did.
Damn.
He's an,
I was,
he's an,
Say what do you say? American hero? off there shooting at innocent children and women.
wall. What is it good for?
Just for fun, by the way. That's what he
here we
did.
go.
That's what he did over there.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
no.
It's in his book.
Well, Toby beat his own guy's ass in Brothers.
That's a fictional character. We're talking about a real life person.
Rocky has a statue.
Rocky has he's a heart of gold. Chris Kyle.
Does he? Because he let Apollo die. Oh,
He didn't kill a child though. For funsies.
For funsies.
Yeah, literally. It's not a secret. Like anyways, let's go to the Oscars.
Oh
I'll
god.
probably delete that part. Well, parts of it.
Yes, please.
Because I want people to know that Chris Kyle's a piece of shit. But go ahead.
This is the news.
John Burgundy.
John Burgundy.
John Burgundy.
This is news with John Burgundy.
bitches.
All right, I'm gonna start off with box office, and then we'll go to the first news of the day. But
Yeah.
for box office for the latest weekend of April 12th to the 14th, we have number one, Civil War, coming in at 25.7 million. Number two, Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire, coming in at 15.5 million. Then we have number three, Ghostbusters: The Frozen Empire. I see what you did there, or what confusing. Coming in with 5.8 million. Then we have Kung Fu Panda 4 coming in at 5.5 million. Kung Fu Panda is still up there, okay. And then lastly, we have Dune Part 2 with $4.3 million. So Dune Part 2 is still going up, going strong.
I believe they're gonna extend.
Yes, they are. You should take advantage of that, Jamal.
For those that
Yeah,
haven't seen it in
IMAX.
full IMAX, yeah, I haven't seen it in full IMAX, but
That's great.
Yeah,
But do I have to see the first one? Jonathan has.
Oh
said,
yeah, of course. Like you literally have no idea what's going on if you don't see the first one.
Okay, so that's
Like it's
yeah,
literally
that's
part.
that's
It's literally part 2.
completely opposite of what Jonathan has said.
What the fuck, Jonathan? How?
well, they kind of re-explain in the movie somewhat of like what's going on.
Very briefly. Literally, Jamal would like literally have no like emotional connection at all or like context for what's going on.
Well, I will say this. My sister watched it without watching the first one, and she kind of understood what was going on.
Okay. Well,
That's what I'm saying. Like, like...
well, your sister's highly intelligent, so.
Same can't be said for Jamal.
I'm kidding, Jamal.
How did I catch a straight?
I wasn't really talking about his intelligence. I was like, yeah, I'm just saying your sister's a very smart person.
Just like, he's a dummy. I'm just sitting here trying to see if I need to watch part one.
Jamal's
like, fuck you.
I was catching straight.
But now the first one on Max, so you can watch it there, and and then watch the second part in theaters.
All right, so the Oscars.
Act like it's a chore to watch this.
Right. Okay.
It might be.
I mean, would you rather that or Rebel Moon Part 2, bitch?
Oh, snap. Which, by the way, you better not recommend.
Oh God!
look at.
Oh God!
Jamal,
Okay, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense.
Jamal, I think you had the today's pick.
No,
don't try to switch sides now, motherfucker.
No. I'm not going to recommend that. I swear to God.
As we get to the movie,
I know. No, because it did not cross my mind until
I barely want to watch it myself, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, highly recommend Dune to you, Jamal. So it's it's leagues above, like not even the same, like Rebel Moon, not even the same length, like wavelength as Dune.
I'll
like
say that,
not at all. So
all right, maybe I'll put it on in the background. And
Dang.
No, not like that. Like I'll put it on and I'll like hop in and out and just have enough knowledge of it.
I think that's the best you'll get.
This is the same guy that dunked on his own favorite movie, Anatomy of a Fall. Wouldn't have been not nominated for best screenplay.
Okay, but see, I'm still under protest because we don't have the episode to go back to.
Well, I have my head movie. So, anyways, back to the box office real quick. The Civil War. That's the biggest opening for an A24 film ever, I think.
Really, 25.7 million.
Yeah,
that is great.
That doesn't sound like a lot, but yeah,
that just came out Friday too.
Yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
People want to see the controversy, see what's going on,
But
see what's going to happen in the next.
It looks
year.
very realistic. I will say that.
But what kind of an American are you?
Wait till
I mean,
you
I
see
don't
that
like Chris
scene.
Kyle, so I guess.
Hold on. Oh Lord.
Oh, hold on. Are you the OJ American?
Oh.
Where he didn't do it, or are you the OJ American where he did do it,
Or he did do it.
or are you the OJ American where
Nordberg off of the Naked Gun.
Okay, so which one are you?
He did that shit.
Duh. Okay.
But yeah.
All right. Anybody else want to talk about the box office report before we recap? the Oscars?
No, not really. I'm not super surprised by it. I'm surprised. Well, I am. I forgot that a Kung Fu Panda 4 came out. I heard that was mid, so I'm not. I'll
Yeah,
watch it
compared
at
to
home.
like the last ones that have come out, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard. Yeah. All right. We watched the 96th Oscars, and what a night it was. Oppenheimer was far and away the biggest winner of the night.
Why you say it like that? Far and away.
Far and away the biggest winner of the night, taking home 7 Oscars, including Cillian Murphy for Best Actor, Christopher Nolan for Best Director, and of course the biggest prize of the annual award show, Best Picture. The other big winners of the night were Poor Things with 4 wins, The Zone of Interest with 2 wins, with Emma Stone's Best Actress when being seen as an upset with many, including ourselves, predicting that Lily Gladstone would win the coveted prize. With all that said and done, what did we overall think of the Oscars this year? Do one of you guys want to go first?
You go first.
I don't know. I kind of enjoyed it this year compared to like previous years where it just feels it's so long and pulled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like they kind of kept it pushing.
Yeah, they did.
And like, they didn't do too much. I guess like Jamal and Alec pointed out last time, maybe cut a little bit of that monologue out and a little bit of like, just a little bit of jokes here and there. But other than that, like, they did a pretty good job, or they're heading like a right direction of like kind of keeping it pushing and all that. I can't wait to see next year's, or next year's is that when the stunt thing is gonna be?
I think
category?
so, maybe.
So that's gonna be kind of cool.
I know it's in the next 2 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then, yeah, I'm excited to see how they'll do that. But overall,
They're just gonna hand down an award.
Oh, here you go. I didn't even say anything after.
Yeah.
They'll do it on the red carpet.
Yeah.
Right.
Here you go. Bye.
Probably. Honestly, they might. It might be one of those
Or they
like
tried that one year. That was terrible.
like those before.
Yeah.
Before.
Oh,
the
right before
awards
the
and shit.
award.
That was bad.
yeah, I like that they didn't do that this year.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
So
dumb.
it was all
Yeah.
surprise.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why my favorite part will always be like when Arnold and Dan DeVito came out and were making those Batman jokes.
Squaring off with Michael Keaton.
Yeah, that was actually funny.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was, yeah. But
I should have just walked up there and said, "Keep my character's name out your fucking mouth."
that would have been yeah.
Catwoman's name out your fucking mouth.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good.
Mhm.
Like I said, moving in the right direction. I think definitely it's tough. It's tough. I now thinking about it more, right? I think it still kind of was an upset, but I think what kind of put her over the top of winning that award was the fact that how much nudity she had to do, because I know that's kind of tough for an actor to do because it's uncomfortable being in that situation. But I mean, I would assume so. I wouldn't want to be naked on camera a lot. You know,
somebody's always fucking naked on camera, but we're not gonna mention her name.
John Cena.
I mean, she's not nominated for Oscars.
Wait. Can I say this though? I think already right off the bat, Emma Stone and Yorgos Lanthimos are working on another project together.
Oh yeah, right up there.
That's
They filmed
crazy.
I think they filmed that movie right after they finished Poor Things. As they were editing Poor Things, they were just oh, let's do another movie. It's like an anthology film.
Yeah, it's crazy because the next thing I see is on YouTube trailer of this other film, and I see Emma Stone and I see Yorgos' name on it. Bro,
it was a few days after Poor Things won all its Oscars, so that was good on them for jumping on that hot button.
What's the trailer?
Called Kinds of Kindness.
Yeah.
I didn't really put it on there because I was like, oh, I'm gonna wait till a full trailer because it's a very short
It is a very short
little
trailer.
teaser.
All you see is just Emma Stone dancing.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Yeah.
this cast actually looks pretty good too. Okay, go ahead. Alec, you have any?
For the overall, I thought the overall show was pretty good. Like you said before, it moved pretty smoothly, and we couldn't really hear Jimmy Kimmel's monologue,
Right.
But I went back to it and I heard it. And I was this could have been shortened down by at least 8 minutes. He
Cut down by 10 jokes or
He
something.
should have been up there for maybe 3 to 4 minutes, and then all right, here's the show.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, it was a good show. I enjoyed the I'm Just Ken performance a lot.
I knew you were gonna say that.
That was a lot of fun. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Gosling performed the hell out of that.
Right.
And John Cena little skit where he comes out naked was really funny as well. He just comes out naked. Yeah, he's covering his dong with the cards, and he's like, costumes. They're very important. Anyway, yeah, that was very funny. But overall, I was pretty satisfied with the majority of the winners. Emma Stone, which I thought she was amazing in Poor Things.
Yeah.
I was more surprised because I felt like it was gonna go towards Lily. I felt like all the signs showed that, but obviously it didn't take that away. I'm not gonna be like. Cause I've seen some people shit on Emma Stone for winning an award. I was like, that's not her fault.
Damn.
The people voted for it. The actors and shit voted for that. So
She's 2-time Academy Award winner now, right?
yes, she is.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
All before the age of 35, I think, which is crazy. But and then I was most happy to see Zone of Interest win a good amount when it won Best Sound. Because I know some people were like, no, it's gonna go to the loudest movie, which is Oppenheimer. Because they always give Best Sound to the loudest movie for some reason because it's loud. but I was happy with that. But yeah, overall, pretty good show. Good winners.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was better than last year's. I think they need to get Jimmy Kimmel off the fucking hosting.
I feel like that's gonna be
duties.
their guy for the
I
next.
hope not, man.
For the next ever until he dies.
He's fucking
This-
boring.
Does somebody if they're retired, can they still host it?
From
Like for example,
hosting
like if
the
he,
Tonight Show
if he
or
retires
the late
from
night
his
show?
like late night show, whatever.
I mean, I'm
what
sure
they
he could. I
It's
mean,
a name.
That just means
okay.
like he has more free time to do it.
Oh Lord!
It's just like he's just not. I don't.
I just feel like he's gonna be their number one guy from now on, just because he's in
He's
the
the
house.
safe player.
Yeah, he's in the house already. He's already part of the.
He's
ABC,
right across the street,
Yeah,
as he
right
always
across the
says.
street, part of the ABC network.
He's not doing anything else.
Yeah, he's not like
don't-
super controversial or anything.
They don't got to worry about someone going up there and slapping him.
Yeah,
And then he brings the diversity with Guillermo.
yeah. Gamo's the best part of
Yeah, Guillermo's good.
his thing. Yeah,
I don't know. He's whatever. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it definitely seemed like Oppenheimer was gonna win a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And they did. Yeah, I think I haven't seen Poor Things, but it did seem like Lily Gladstone was getting ready to take that walk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then it was just like, nope, Emma Stone. So for me, I can't say whether she should have won it or not or whatever, but because I haven't seen it.
It's on Hulu, by the way.
It is.
Yes,
It is.
in case people want to watch it, it's on there.
But yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Overall, good show. I think, of course, there's always going to be like people that I wish were nominated that weren't in there, like Zac Efron for Iron Claw.
Yeah.
Wish he was in
I
there.
feel like that was a missed opportunity. Yeah.
Very much missed opportunity.
And and I know we were talking about it live. That may be his. That's it. Like his.
That could be like his
You know what I
his
mean?
best work.
Yeah. That everything else could be like he could be really good, but it probably would never be as good as the Iron Claw. And for him to not even get nominated, you know what I mean? It's like he doesn't have to win, but like just
To get that
That
acknowledgement
recognition,
or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
You know what I
Because it
mean?
was a great performance.
because
Yeah.
it's like even if you don't win, it's still like, oh, Academy Award nominee. Like it
Yeah.
carries weight.
No, yeah, 100%.
And I definitely think he should have been nominated at least. I'm not saying you got to take somebody out, but I mean I get that you don't want to have 15 fucking nominees,
Yeah, for sure.
but at the same time it's like it's like he was pretty solid, and so for me it's kind of like, and maybe for him too, it's like damn, like this is literally the best performance I've ever even thought I could give,
Yeah.
and I didn't even get a nominee, so it's like now he's going to be trying to get, because I'm sure now it's like, oh shit, I was close, maybe I can get that nominee, but now it's like can you?
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like that may have been the only, maybe kind of the only little,
Nitpick stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
I agree. Come back, Zac Efron, make another movie.
Yeah. Work with A24 again.
Work with A24 again. Make sure they get you in that bitch.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, good show.
So Marvel Studios is taking a semi-break this year with their only feature film in theaters this year being highly anticipated Deadpool and Wolverine. But that doesn't mean that they aren't hard at work on other projects. Later this year, they will film the long-awaited reboot for The Fantastic Four. The main four. I was trying to do you justice. Okay.
Thank you.
The main four have been cast, leaving the studio to start filling out its supporting characters, and they just cast a major character. On April 3rd, Marvel Studios announced that Emmy award-winning actress Julia Garner from Ozark and Royal Hotel will play the role of Galactus's most famous herald.
Yeah, Harold.
Yeah, the Silver Surfer. But this is not the traditional surfer. Garner will play the Shala Ball, right?
Shalabal. Yeah.
Shala Ball incarnation in film. Who in the comics is traditionally the wife of the Silver Surfer, Norrin Rad, but in some stories becomes the surfer herself. This further implies that the story takes place in an alternate world separate from the main MCU, and of course, fans are mad that they would prefer that the classic male incarnation. What do we think of this casting, and does it in any way change your thoughts on the film? I want to hear Alex's thoughts on this first.
Okay, so I feel like anyway I'm gonna sound like I hate women if I if I speak negatively of this, because I'm gonna start this first, because I'm gonna say I think Julia Gardner is a fantastic actress. I love her on Ozark. Yeah, let's give her her flowers. She won an Emmy for. God damn it! I'm actually. Anyways, yeah.
He's setting the stage before he brings her down.
Stop.
I'm not gonna bring her down. I'm gonna bring more of the the choices of the studio. But yeah, she's a fantastic actress. She's an Emmy Award winner for a reason. And she's also, you said, you just mentioned you watched the Royal Hotel recently. I thought she was very good in that too.
I thought she was good. I didn't know if it was okay.
Like in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought she was very good in
It
it.
felt kind of flat to me, but yeah, she was good though.
Yeah, she was very good in it. But so I have no problem really with her being the MC or like playing this particular version of the Silver Surfer. I'm just more so thinking like, okay, so you guys are trying to make the definitive Fantastic Four film. Like you want to be like something like let's say like the Batman like there or something like that, where it's like it's kind of different, a little different from the source material, like in a tad way, but you're still like, okay, I'm obviously seeing the Riddler, I'm obviously seeing like Catwoman, and I'm seeing like the Penguin in the way like there's really supposed to be in a traditional sense. But then here, I'm just kind of like, okay, so you're trying to like reintroduce the Fantastic Four in a big way, but you're doing something that veers off course from the traditional version of the character. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know about that, because I feel like you kind of like, because there's been like 4 Fantastic Four movies and they all sucked ass. And I just feel like I have to see how the movie goes about it. Because I'm not gonna be like, ugh, this fucking bullshit that they casted her. Because it has no problem at all. She's getting her bag. Good for her. She's getting her bag. She's probably gonna put her on a more international level. You know, being in a big movie like this and everything. So good for her. But I'm just kind of like, I don't understand really like that character or like the story choices for having her first appear instead of like the traditional Silver Surfer. And I feel like the original version of the Silver Surfer is a really great character because he's kind of like he's basically like a vulnerable kind of superhero, whereas like he displays a different side of masculinity, where it's like he's very comfortable with his like sharing his feelings and like really like being like introspective and stuff like that. So I feel like it's cool to have like a character, a male, especially nowadays where you got like dudes who are like really into Andrew Tate and Elon Musk and shit like that,
right.
Like alpha male, like Giga Chad shit. And I feel like it's cool to have
Cybertruck driving.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, especially I think it's cool to have like a character that actually like more well spoken and thoughtful about like the universe or like about themselves. Really, just like have more substance to them.
Right.
In a movie, so I think that's something important to have in a movie. But I'll see how it goes. I'm still not on board with this movie 100%. But I mean, I like the costumes that they have. Yeah, that's something.
So my question for you, Alec, is now because I didn't know anything about the Silver Surfer, right? I just kind of like knew from the Silver Surfer that we seen in the Fantastic Four,
one of the movies,
two that they made. What was your thoughts on that Silver Surfer? Because now that I'm hearing how the character's supposed to be, I didn't really quite get that much from that one. I could see they were trying to do it with like, you know, the way he talked to like Jessica Alba and all that in the movie. But what did you think?
I thought it was pretty great. But yeah, I feel like there's probably like he could have been in the movie more. Because I feel like his backstory is like incredible too, where it's like he basically sacrifices. Because Galactus is the character that like eats planets, right? Yeah. And then like Galactus came to his planet is like a far off world. And this character was like before he was a Silver Surfer, he was like, "Okay, Galactus, I'll sacrifice myself to become your herald," which basically means like I'll be your slave, basically, and I'll like go across the universe and like find planets for you to eat. And then Galactus turns him to the Silver Surfer, and then he goes off and like does that thing. So it's a very interesting story. Like it could be his own movie, honestly. Right. But yeah, overall, I thought that version was like pretty good. That was probably the best part of the movie. Right. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty good version.
Okay. Nice. How do I feel about the Silver Surfer? I mean, it would be interesting. I don't know that much about the Silver Surfer enough to like give a 100% good thing, but I think it'll be interesting, you know, to experiment something that hasn't been done yet. So, and like you said, I Julia Gardner is a very great actress, and you know, I'm interested to see what she'll do with it.
It's a very unique look too, so I feel like her being like in I'm assuming she's gonna be in an all silver getup.
Right.
So I'm gonna like it's gonna be an interesting look to see how she looks in that.
Right.
Don't smile at me like that. I feel like you're gonna say something.
I didn't know. No.
Here it comes. I'm just kidding.
What am I thinking of the casting? Hey, she's cool in my book. I mean,
Well said.
She gonna come into the Fantastic Four. I don't know shit about fuck.
yeah, pretty much.
her Ozark.
Hey, good for her. Like you said, Alec. This is Disney. This is Marvel. This is big time.
Leaks.
It'll boost up her to propel her to more international stardom and fame, and she's good. So I'm sure she'll knock it out of the park. I mean, I only know her and Last of Us.
Hey, what?
What's the guy? Last of Us.
Oh, Pedro
Pedro Pascal.
I'm about to say she was in the.
So I like those two. So I'm sure they'll do a good job. I just wonder, obviously now once you sign that dotted line, the mouse owns your ass for a couple years, couple movies.
She will be in all the Avengers movies.
Yeah. So, I wonder what's the thought process of going, thinking about that, because you're not just signing up for one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Eventually, it's like, hey, we're getting more out of you.
You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be in Fantastic Four 1, 2, and 3, and maybe 2 Avengers movies.
You know what I mean? And
that's, maybe a cameo in some other one,
right?
Yeah,
that's such a commitment to just be bogged down just doing superhero movies.
Yeah,
and I just feel like if you're a up and comer, that's great because you're young and you can, not saying that she's old or anything, but you can build up your name and then I was in this, I was in that. And then you can go and do whatever. But for me, she's established. She's been in some stuff. Ozark is probably the biggest thing she's been in.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But then she's been in something Annie.
She was in The Intern.
Yeah, there you go. Inventing
Anna.
The
Intern. Yeah, she was very good in that too.
And then Royal Hotel. You know what I mean? So it's I don't think she really needed to be bogged down in the Marvel universe. I would have preferred seeing her kind of take.
Checks look nice.
She was like, "Hey, these indie movies, I like doing them, but these checks."
I get that. I do get that. So.
I gotta pay for that house somehow.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's just I could see if it's hey, I'll sign up to do 2.
Yeah,
but I'm not trying to be here for fucking.
I'm not trying to be the next 10 years or something.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Right.
Because then I just feel how old is she? She might be late 20s ish, maybe.
I can check.
But yeah, that's a solid, like you said, Alec, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, she recently turned 30.
Okay, so yeah. So if she's locked down for what, 5 years?
Yeah.
Now you're 35. I mean, you're that's still young. But I feel she's at a point where she could take experimental roles and really kind of flesh out her range and see if she could take that next step to where we're looking at you hey, she's a contender.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now I just feel with her taking Marvel, it's just kind of okay, you're going to be doing this character for a long time. And you just came off of doing Ozark for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's and like I said, she's done some other stuff, but I would have liked to see her try some different things here and there.
Yeah. I also believe that they offered this role to Anya Taylor-Joy as well.
And she was smart to say, nope.
Yeah, she passed on it.
I'll go do Mad Max. Thank you very much.
I will be Furiosa.
Thank you.
I will shave my head.
Yeah,
I'll be working with Chris Hemsworth.
Would you guys want to be tied down that
as
long?
an actor or as a filmmaker?
As an actor. You know what I mean?
As an actor,
would it it probably depends on how many roles are
it depends on the role, I guess.
Coming through.
Yeah, I think it all depends on what role will I play and all that. If I feel real attached to the character, yeah, sure, I don't mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
the
if
character
it's,
filmmaking.
But if it's to be a raccoon, nah.
I'm just kidding. You think you're better than Bradley Cooper?
I'm just kidding.
What is it? Chris Kyle.
Chris Kyle.
Oh Lord.
You think Chris Kyle didn't do a good enough job as the raccoon?
As a filmmaker, would you want to be
As
bogged
a
down?
filmmaker, I mean, yeah, because I'm a nerd for comic books and shit. I would love to do like a comic book film, depending on the character, of course. I don't know.
But like they say, like, hey, we need you for like 5-10 years, but you're only doing this.
I mean, how much? Because of course, the filmmaking process is longer than like they'll probably be on the film for like the next 2 or 3 years.
that's true.
So it's like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
I mean, the way Marvel goes, they put this shit on like. So I don't know.
they
They're pretty
fucking
fast with
will
it.
slap your around. Get this shit.
Kevin
out.
Feige said, "We slap your ass, get in there,
Get this shit out of here.
and stay out of the editing room."
Don't come out of that room until it's finished.
Can I get some water? Get the fuck back in there.
Oh, like what's it called? The movie that we saw with the sound guy. He's like, "Can I get a break?" He's like, "Get your ass
Yeah,
back
yeah.
in sound."
Babylon.
Yeah, Babylon.
Babylon. That was the best CD.
Fucking eyeballs are bleeding.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
I don't give a fuck.
But yeah. I mean, that was like, yeah, I love to do a comic book film one day. I would do a trilogy at most. I don't know if I would like be in charge of like a whole cinematic universe. That sounds too much.
Yeah.
Like James Gunn is
Well,
doing.
okay. But what
Yeah.
about like your own superhero trilogy? Like M. Night Shyamalan, how he did Glass, and then he did Split, and then he did what was the first one?
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable, then Split, and then Glass. Would you do something like that?
Yeah, I mean, that helps because it's more of an original thing. It's
Right.
not like attached to Marvel or anything, so there's less eyes on it, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
I think that's how I would look at it.
Right.
As like, I don't think I would want to be bogged down with like Disney that long.
yeah.
Like maybe 1 or 2. You know what I mean? Like 1 or
Yeah.
2 to me seems like okay, yeah, that's cool.
It's doable.
Yeah, but like when you fucking 2008 to like, oh, I want you from like 2008 to like 2000 like 2023.
Yeah.
Fuck no. Like I don't care.
You're like, are you
Yeah.
serious?
Cause I know they just had CinemaCon this past week, and
right.
they had like they're making like the Mufasa prequel, The Lion King,
My God.
and but it's directed by the director of Moonlight, Barry Jenkins,
Interesting.
and he's like, I think he's like one of the best directors working today, and I'm just like, part of me is like, why the fuck are you wasting your time on a goddamn Mufasa prequel? I was like, I know the check is probably amazing, but I was like, man, you need to be out there working on some
Original
amazing
stuff,
shit. 'Cause
yeah.
you're incredible. But I get it. Maybe he'll add something different to it. We'll see. But yeah,
Do you think that's kind of becoming a problem where it's like,
well,
where people now it's like, and hey, I'm sure the check is great. I would take the check. I'm sitting here talking shit. But if the fucking but if the mouse was like, motherfucker, I want
it
you for
comes
10
down
years,
to it. I'm doing that shit.
I'm the biggest Disney fan in the
bring
world.
that
Yeah.
mall ass over here.
I'm wearing the Mickey hat. I'm
You know?
spinning around the.
I'm at the park.
I'm dancing to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse music.
I'm at the little their little festival down the street. When they come down the street, I'm waving at Cinderella.
Like, shit.
I'm waving at Cinderella.
Oh, you want me to go over here and come back? Yeah, no problem.
I'm hugging Pooh Bear.
Oh, you want me to dress up today? Hey, all right, yeah, I'll do that.
I'll be a character.
You know what I mean? But like, do you think the money is like? I look at it as like there's like you can leave a solid like legacy of like movies, or you can take the money.
Yeah.
Not saying that you can't do both. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But like, if you had the chance of like man, I'm gonna crank out like some really good movies without being attached to Marvel or Disney,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna make a bunch of money. You know what I mean? Or I'm gonna make a bunch of money with Disney, but I'm gonna make great films without being attached, and I'm gonna leave like a legacy of like, man, this person was like amazing. Like, which one would you choose?
I'll let Alec go first.
No, you go for it, Jonathan. I want to hear your opinion.
I feel that I think I would just do it for the check. I will go for it. I like, even if it is, taking a while back, because on the back burner, I'm thinking of like saving that check to create other projects that I want to do.
No. That's not part of the.
Dang.
It's one or the other.
Like, that's your career for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? Like that's like because if you're in there for so long,
Yeah.
Now you're typecasted,
You're right.
or you're just there.
Yeah, I probably
That-
just ever do my own thing.
Yeah. I was gonna say, no, I can't. Not forever. Like, you know what I mean? If that's the only like choice, then no.
Imagine it's like I'm just stuck making these fucking Disney movies for the rest of my life when I could be making something I actually want to do.
Right.
Why would he? Like Mufasa, the prequel?
I mean, I get, he's probably like, I mean, there's like also the one for them, one for me thing where I'm like, okay, I'll do this job for you, and then I can have the money and maybe have your support in doing this project. Because
Right.
that's what Christopher Nolan did with The Dark Knight. He was like, okay, I'll make The Dark Knight, but you gotta let me make Inception after this.
Yeah, that's right.
And look how that
He did
turned
do
out.
that.
So
But I will still say, like, even if it's just for the check and then saving some of that check to do your own project, I think that would be like the best route to go. I mean, that's what some people have to do. Like somebody like this legendary filmmaker, Francis Ford Coppola.
ooh, I like that.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. That may have been the best one. That may have been the best one that we
Give
had.
me my Oscar right now. That's gonna
All right.
One down, and I'll give you
that was
one.
nice.
Thank you. So you might know this name because he has worked on projects like the Godfather trilogy and Apocalypse Now. But he is returning to filmmaking for the first time in 13 years with his passion project named Megalopolis. Right? Yeah,
Yes.
Megalopolis. The story has been with Coppola since 1979, and after years of struggling to get the proper budget required for his epic science fiction drama, Coppola has sold a portion of his famous winery and spending $120 million of his own money to get the film made. Good for him.
Yeah.
The film has an all-star cast that includes Adam Driver, nice, Giancarlo Esposito, I don't even know how to say it, but yeah, Aubrey Plaza and Shia LaBeouf, Dustin Hoffman and Lawrence Fishburne. In March 28th, a private screening for the film was presented for distributors at a Universal City Walks IMAX Theater in Los Angeles. While the film received praise, with some hailing it as a masterpiece, others were more cold on the film, and some called it too experimental and not good enough for a big release given the cost of the production, with the distributors being more lukewarm on the film. Seeks to have better hopes at Cannes, right?
Cannes Film Festival. Yeah.
Cannes Film Festival market, where the film has been selected in competition for the Palme d'Or, right?
Yes,
Palme d'Or, and will seek to find a willing distributor at the famous French Film Festival. What do we think of the legendary filmmaker struggling to find a home for his passion project?
Sounds like you should have did a fucking Marvel movie.
I mean, the way a few years ago he was talking shit on Marvel, so I don't think
They would have been like, they would have been like, we got it right where we want it.
So the mouse didn't put the block out on it. Right? And like, hey,
fuck that nigga Coppola. Fuck
Oh,
him.
this old motherfucker trying to get a movie out? Nah.
My block, bitch.
Yeah. They shut that shit down.
Like, not my money.
They're like, we don't care what kind of cast you got.
But I think that's great. Honestly, that's great that, like, he went.
Wait, you think it's great that he's struggling?
Sorry, no. I think it's great that he, did what he had to do to get the film up and running.
Yes,
but the fact that he's struggling means that, like, he has a project that, he's very passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
And that he's like sticking through it. He's sticking to it until he finds a distributor, which that's what I think is great. That, like, the struggle, yes, it's terrible that he has struggled to put it out there for people to see. But I think that, that's what oftentimes a lot of great movies have to go through. They have to go through a little bit of a struggle because, nobody believes in it until that one person or that one production company, whatever, believes in it. I mean, we just talked about Monkey Man, that's been out there for how long? Who knows how long it's been out there for?
Yeah.
But it took one person to believe in it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I got excited.
I was gonna say, like, he's legendary, right?
Yes.
Mount Rushmore.
But do you
filmmakers? Yeah.
But do you
100%.
do you think because it's his first film in 13 years, where it's like people are like, you know what I mean, like, what have you done for me lately, kind of thing? Whereas if it wasn't like 13 years, it was like, oh, like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, do you think they would be more kind of open to it? Where like, yes, we know he did the Godfather trilogy,
Right.
but like, do you think it is because of
because he's been so out of the game lately?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I feel like these are obviously distributors. Of course, they're not like they're not filmmakers. They're people who went to school to like learn how to make money.
Yeah, they're like more of a
not,
money, marketing, and finance.
This is why I don't really like trust execs too much on like the creative side, because like I'm sure they think they know how to like make films and stuff. They know how to like market films. They don't know how to like actually make them.
Right.
Like I'll like, and I just feel like when they see this, of course I haven't seen the movie at all, so it could suck for all I know, but for all I know, but I think
this old man's lost it.
But I think it sucks that he's struggling, because he is one of like the most legiondary filmmakers of all time. Like,
he's like
no
one of the
doubt.
grandfathers of the filmmaking
He is,
world.
he changed the game for sure with a lot of the movies he's done. And so it sucks to see that he's struggling, but I'm sure he can also find, huh?
Here we go.
What do you say? Oh God, here we go. What's your hot take on Coppola?
No, I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
here you
I'm
go.
just kidding.
Did he know?
I mean,
Godfather really that good. I mean, Apocalypse now, more like Apocalypse Mid. Am I right?
he's related to Nicolas Cage. I don't know.
What is it? That's his like. Nicholas,
That's his nephew. Yes. Yeah.
Hey nephew, let me hold the couple of.
God, but yeah, it sucks that he's struggling right now. But also, these distributors feel like they're looking for something that can actually like make money off of.
Yeah,
and I feel like there's a lot of great art out there that don't really get a lot of like financial reconsumption from like being put on theater. I mean, there's a lot of amazing movies. Like Blade Runner was a flop when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
That's like that's hailed as one of the greatest sci-fi films of all time. So that doesn't mean like it's like just because it like bombs at the box office doesn't mean it's a bad movie. It just means, like maybe people didn't really like
like at a time or something.
Catch it at the right time. It was like ahead of its time or something. Mm-hmm. Things like that. It happens, Or and I feel like they're not allowing themselves to like just like take a risk.
Yeah.
And things like that. It's like it feels like they almost don't want the film to like have a life of its own.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And I feel like it's gonna suck when his return to filmmaking is gonna be like on fucking like I don't know Tubi or some shit. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna get that bad. But I was like, I'm just saying like if it's on like some streaming service, I'll be like so disappointed because they filmed this for IMAX. They filmed this for IMAX in mind and everything. So
Tubi presents Megalopolis.
The Return of the Goat is on Tubi.
Alec is gonna download Tubi app just to watch.
I haven't downloaded that bitch.
Push comes to shove.
That bitch staying. I have my account on there.
Tubi presents Megalopolis.
but no. I hope. I'm sure he will find that proper distribution.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wait, hold up. Why don't you hit up your old chum George Lucas?
I was literally just sitting here thinking,
oh snap!
I mean, like George Lucas was like his protege in a way back in the day.
They fucking
they're best friends,
and they're same kind of.
No, yeah, like him, Spielberg, Scorsese, and George Lucas. They were all like part of like
same
that
time.
That generation where it was like they changed like Hollywood in the 70s.
And Coppola has like a studio in San Francisco or something, right?
Yeah, American Zoetrope.
And then Lucas. He's got Lucas Farms.
Yeah,
Lucasfilm.
Just call
Ranch,
George.
Yeah. I feel like
Ranch,
like George, I need this shit to.
George Lucas is a literal billionaire. Like no joke, he's a little bit. He could help out, but I don't know. Maybe
Disney made a no. When George Lucas turned in or turned over all his like Star Wars and all that stuff, there was a clause in his contract like. Better not give any money to for Coppola.
Why wouldn't you want to be? I mean, Coppola's not getting any younger. Let's be honest. He's like in his mid 80s. So, like, why wouldn't he want to be the studio to be like the one that put out like Coppola's? Maybe it could be his last film. Who knows?
Right.
At this point, he wouldn't want to be that studio that and like hails his return to like filmmaking. Yeah. So it's like who wouldn't want to be that? But. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe
part of it has to do with what Jamal said of like he's been out of the game for so long, and so audience nowadays thinks of like, the generation that's here now. Like, he's not on TikTok. Nobody knows about him. Like, like he's old news. Like, who's good? Like, sure, they can market as like the GOAT is coming back or whatever. Filmmaking. Like, what
Like I can literally see the trailer being like from Francis Ford Coppola, director of. Then they list like Godfather 2, Apocalypse Now, Conversation, Jack. No, they put that in big bold letter too. Like that's his crowning achievement, Jack.
The Outsiders.
But The Outsiders. Yeah, they could like just list off a lot of his like iconic films. And
yeah.
But I do wonder if maybe it is because it's like if you ask like this generation, they'd probably be like they probably don't hold The Godfather, and some might. Yeah. But like they probably look at it as just like, oh.
I think they know. They obviously know who our Godfather it is. They don't. They maybe don't know the filmmaker.
Yeah, but like, do you think they put it on like like up in the echelons of like?
Maybe they do just because I feel like it's an obligation to in some ways. Like, but yeah, I can see that what you mean. Yeah, these young kids don't respect their elders.
Oh right,
little motherfuckers. Get off TikTok. I see you TikTokers on there talking about movies. You're terrible at it. I'm not gonna name names.
Terrible.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, him too.
Wait, he did Jeepers Creepers 3?
He's a producer on it. I know. I know.
Well.
What if it makes his way into the role of the stuff that he's worked on?
The Jeeper Creeper
3
comes in. It's on there.
It says Jeeper
That'd be hella
3.
funny. But yeah, Coppola's one of the great filmmakers, so I hope he gets his due. And yeah, I'm excited to see the movie. It sounds fantastic. Supposed to be like Julius Caesar mixed with Blade Runner. That's how it's like.
So it's in the future then.
Yeah, it's like kind of like a futuristic dystopia kind of thing.
Cool.
Yeah, it started Adam Driver. Has a big name cast. Like Adam Driver's the lead. Shia LaBeouf.
Aubrey Plaza's the one that really
Aubrey Plaza, yeah,
surprised me. It's like really.
Yeah, Dustin Hoffman's in it, so it's got
crazy.
A lot of great names in it. Lawrence Fishburne. So yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah.
Jamal just looking at his.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I guess we will see. I mean, hell, couldn't he call up his daughter?
Sophia, she don't got like.
Oh well, yeah, I guess
she don't got like that.
She don't got it like that.
She just did Priscilla.
Yeah, I was reading this headline. It says Hollywood is doomed if there's no room for megalopolises.
Yeah,
and that's from Vulture.
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of studios are not really like willing to take risks on things. Yeah. Not sure they're credible in that. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of studios that are not willing to take risks as much as they probably used to back in, the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
That's when they had cajones.
That's when they had big brass balls.
He just had a birthday.
Like the Ms. Balls.
On April 7th.
Really?
Damn. Turned 85.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
1939. Black and white days.
White cinema.
Gosh.
No, not even cinema. Just life was black and white.
Life was black and white. Yeah, true. And then he had like polio as a kid, I think, or something like that.
Jeez.
He had to like stay inside a lot.
So he did a lot of writing.
Yeah, he did as a kid. Yeah.
He looks like he wears the beard pretty good.
Oh, he looks good. God, I miss when he was chunky. That's my favorite
chunky days.
He was a chunk boy.
Chunkers.
But so we're gonna.
Yeah.
Thanks for talking about the news, Jonathan.
Of course.
And we want to talk about a new project that Jamal's working on.
A passion project, I dare say.
Yes, a passion project. Just like Coppola is making his passion project, Jamal Davis is making his.
And hopefully not struggling.
And it cost $120 million as well.
Hey,
Jamal
George
also sold his winery.
I did.
The one that he has down the street.
I only had one bottle of wine to sell. So that tells you how we're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Circle of Sinners.
Yes.
Is a short film that I started working on back in November. Started writing it, and I just kind of had the idea. And this is the first film that I have written in 6 years since we were in school. So for me, it was very kind of, what's the word? Like therapy almost.
Right.
To be able to kind of, push through like the writer's block and, confidence issues, things like that and whatnot. And so being able to kind of really finish it is a super accomplishment in itself. And just to give a little backstory of what it's about. So it's like I've been describing it as like an AA meeting for criminals where they go and instead of talking about like, oh, I want to be better, I drink alcohol 7 days a week. They go and they discuss like crimes that they've committed, and it's like celebration. It's like they're celebrated for it. And so I just thought it was kind of interesting of like, a little twist on that. And then there's a nice little plot twist in there, I think. And it's dark. It's going to be gritty, which I like. Yes. And so, yeah, it took me, I finished the first draft, started in November. I finished the first draft in February. And then I was so excited. I was literally like skipping like pre-production. And I was just like, hey, are you guys free to like shoot a video for the crowdfunding? And Alec was like, well, have you done like any pre-production? And I was like, no.
I mean, I say this as someone who just made his own short film.
Yeah.
For the past 2 years, so
no, I
just gotta like say that like I'm just kind of helping you out.
No, I appreciate it because I definitely was like trying to skip the line.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I would have did that, like it wouldn't have been as good as I wanted to be.
Right.
Because without pre-production, it's like if I'm not sitting there and really honing out like the characters and the look and mood board and all that stuff,
right,
the shit would have just fell flat. And so yeah, I'm excited for it. We've got some people submitting some.
Yeah, congratulations to Jamal.
Yes,
Just for even going over that threshold of like writing a script, because that's tough.
It's very
believe
tough.
it. Yeah.
And so it's like, honestly, man, if I think if we weren't doing the podcast, I probably wouldn't have been able to write it. Just because it's like doing this and like just knowing like, okay, man, like like this is the kind of creative door that keeps it flowing.
Of course.
And then I think it cranked out like 34 pages, which is the most that I've ever written too. So, but I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be fun. I can't wait to get shooting later this year. Hopefully sometime June, July-ish. And if you want to donate, once we get that going,
yes,
we will gladly take all of your money.
Give me all your cash.
All of it. Gas money, snack money, grocery money, shoe money, new clothes money, whatever kind of money. Saving money, dollar bills and your booty hole money. I don't care. Give it all.
Donate it all.
But I think it'll be fun. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say about the script and kind of like input and things like that and ideas of how we can make it as entertaining as we can. So
right.
Yeah.
You go for it, John.
All right. So, I mean, Jamal first approached me with this script and project. I think it was in February, right? Yeah. And so I read it. I was like, okay, let's see what we got here. And man, it like just right off the bat, it like catches your attention and you're like kind of captivated in this world of like, okay, because I can't remember if you like talked about it or explained it before you sent it out of like what you were gonna write about. But anyways, in the moment I couldn't remember. So when I was reading it and I was reading it, I was like, man, this is legit. This is legit. When, like you said, I think the best way to describe it is like an AA meeting for like criminals. And instead of like, just talking about getting better, it's just like, kind of like showing off who's better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think that's kind of cool. It's a very creative way of like doing that. And like in this way of like, if everybody bad, then who's bad? You know what I mean? So I think it'll be a good play on like, that whole of like, who's like the real villain and then like, who's the actual hero. I mean, there's obviously, the hero and the villain in the story, but like, yeah, I don't want to spoil too much of it away, but definitely excited to get into working with this thing. There's a lot of great characters in there that I'm excited to like, explore. And I think right now we're in the casting phase of it, right? I don't think I've been able to read the updated version of the script, but still, I know you just kind of took out some things, but a lot of the main plot points are still there. So I think I'm excited to see who we have for casting and like seeing all the auditions and all that. If I'm not mistaken, I think you want to try to audition live in person.
I would like to, and if they can, if not,
Right.
then that's fine. But
Just tape auditions will be okay.
yeah, but I like seeing what I'm potentially going to be working with.
Right.
Yeah.
And I like to, I can see it on the self tape, but
Yeah.
I want to see it like how you look at me, how I'm reacting to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? As like a little test of like how we would potentially work together.
Yeah.
And I just feel like that also gives me a chance to like throw something at them and have them, do it on the fly.
Yeah.
And
Right,
see like who can tap into an emotion. Like if, you can do a self tape and
Yeah.
that's great, but it is directing and it's directing on the fly a lot of the times where it's like, hey, I need you to do it like this.
Yeah.
And so I do like being able to like, hey, let me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work with them right there and there. And I have a question for Alec, right? Because
Yeah.
we're kind of not comparing, but like, using both films in a way of like, oh, I know when you were casting yours going up, it was during like the pandemic, am I right? Or a little bit after the
A
pandemic?
little bit after, yeah.
Did you do any in-person casting or did you just do all self-tapes?
All self tapes. Yeah,
Okay.
it was all self tapes.
And when you like, I'm assuming like went through a bunch of them, did you like set up like a Zoom meeting? Did you meet up in person to like, kind of like Jamal
Yeah.
said, like kind of play around and see if that was actually, the
Yeah.
person you were looking for?
Yeah, after getting all the self tapes and stuff, I went through them and graded them, ranked them basically,
Right.
and then I basically made out a top 5 for each character,
Okay.
and then I would like meet with the person on Zoom
Okay.
or something like that. Yeah, be
Yeah.
Zoom, and then they were basically auditioned in front of me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, they were auditioned in front of me. I asked them a few questions about themselves or like
Yeah.
what they think about the role and stuff. And I like knock it down to like and maybe like a top 2 again, and meet with them again. And then after that, after like a day or two, I decide on who's going to be casting the final role. Then yeah, so yeah, it was like overall, it's not easy. It's not like an easy.
Oh, no, of
process or
course.
anything,
No,
but
no,
there's
no.
always like people that's like, oh, they're so great, but then I'm like, are they actually right for this role, or would I like to work with them again somewhere else down the line or something like that? So yeah.
And so like my question to you, Alec, would be like for this short film that we're all working on together, right?
Yeah.
And helping Jamal do, what would you say is like a good thing to keep in mind when looking for casting? Now that we're gonna go into that process of like how you kind of did, like you said, the like split second decision or whatever that got one person over the other, because like you said, it's gonna be difficult because I'm sure there's a lot of people auditioning already and all that, but there will be that time of like you say, well, okay, we're gonna play our top 5 for each character, and it might go down narrow to 2 people. So what would you say, like, to look out for or like,
Right.
see? Yeah.
Overall, I would say don't judge a book too much by its cover, that kind of thing. Whereas, like, I know, but I know, like, I always like to talk about this a little bit. But when I was casting for Jackson and going up,
Right.
the main like antagonist of that film, it became between 2 guys. It was between this other guy and then the Jack himself,
Right.
the Jack Wooten. And they were both really great, and they brought like a certain menace to it that was interesting. But then meeting Jack, I was like, oh, he's such a nice guy. I don't think he really could like make me believe that he's evil in a way. So I went with the other guy. Then when we were about to start shooting, the other guy pretty much dropped out last minute.
Wow.
Like a week before, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was like, ah, shit. Okay, let me see if Jack can like come on, because he's like my second choice, of course.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
luckily, he was able to do it. He came down. It came down to he was actually up because he was living in LA at the moment.
Okay.
And then he came up, and then obviously you guys saw him in
Yeah.
person. He nailed it absolutely. So
Of course.
So yeah, I just say like not to judge too much by his cover, because maybe you can talk to him a little bit more and just to get more of a feel about him, how they feel about the character and stuff. So
And I think that goes to show how good of a director you are.
Exactly.
Because like you have to be able to pull that out, which
Yeah.
I think you 100% did with Jack.
Yeah.
Because if you were on set, like he was watching basketball games.
yeah, he was. Yeah.
Like he was, like if he wasn't
He's chilling,
if
yeah.
he wasn't acting, it was like I was just talking basketball with him, and then he goes and he flipped a switch,
Boom.
and
Yeah,
it's just
very kind guy.
and like like you said, like you look at him and you're like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
But then you see it and you're like, oh shit, like, I didn't know he had that in there, and he probably didn't know he had that in there.
Yeah.
But like you brought it out of him.
Yeah.
And so I think for me it's like that's one thing that I'm like really looking forward to as well.
Yeah.
Is because I haven't directed since Game Over Love. So for me, it's like I don't mind doing directing. Like it is fun. It's not my first choice, but I do like being able to see somebody like when the light bulb kind of goes off and you see that they start to get it, and then they start to feel the character. Now they're really like putting performances in there that you didn't even think they could bring out. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for that, and I think it'll be fun. And I think it'll be a good challenge. I think I'm casting 17 people, and that's a lot. That's a lot of that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And so that in itself is like oh man, like should I cut some people out? But I think the 17 it helps the story. Not everybody is gonna have lines or anything like that, but I think it helps enhance the story and things like that.
Yeah.
So I'm also thinking of it literally could be 18 characters, but I'm thinking of being one because I kind of like to make a little cameo in my movies.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. So I think I'm probably going to be like the table seller actually.
Nice.
Because it's not like super long
Yeah.
or anything like that. So, and it's just one less person that we have to worry about trying to cast.
Yeah. When in doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. So
Yeah. Filmmaking on the fly.
Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's definitely a process, and I think kind of working on going up helped too, because seeing like I think we were doing the podcast at that point or no?
Were we?
I think it was like a couple months before or something.
Yeah, I think it's a couple months before. Yeah.
But I remember like when you texted, it was like, hey, read the script, and it was like, oh shit, because you had literally just finished Scout too.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, like he's cranking out shit. and so then
He's
it's,
in it.
and so like being on set and seeing that,
Yeah.
like that definitely like I was like, all right, man.
Reignited something.
Yeah, like okay. And then it was just, it's like if I want to be a writer, I gotta fucking write.
Yeah.
Like, I can't fucking, shit's not gonna write itself. So yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's a good story. It's a lot of emotion. It's a lot of hard hitting stuff in there.
Yeah, very intense.
And I like that.
Yeah.
I kind of like, putting stuff in there where it's like, I like kind of touching on things that people are a little afraid to touch on, or show stuff that like, I don't know if I would show that. Like there's a scene in there where there's a cop and and he pulls over a family, and when I first wrote it, it was just kind of bare bones.
Right.
And I went back and I was thinking about it. I was like, this scene could be so much more like powerful and dramatic. And so I kind of went back and reworked it. And I think it can come out really good.
Yeah.
And like a big kind of emotional piece in the story. And then I think there's another scene in there that really could, that I think is very vital to kind of like the whole central piece of the story. So I'm excited for it.
So question for you, Jamal. For Circle of Sinners, what would you say that you put in your mood board for this? Like how if for Monkey Man, everybody compares it to like John Wick meets, I don't know, what would you say? Like
Kill Bill.
Okay, yeah, like John Wick meets Kill Bill. Like what would you like, for yours? Even though it may not be like all on the nose, because it's a little bit mixed. But what were you thinking when writing it? Like, what meets what,
What was I thinking? I don't know. I think I had watched something that had like a group therapy type thing. I can't remember exactly what. And I just saw that and I was just like, well, what if it's flipped?
Right.
Like what if they're not there to get help? And I just thought it would be interesting. And when I first thought of it, I thought of kind of it more of like super stylistic of like the way that it would be shot, like almost like Watchmen type, where it's super, it's like it's got its style and it's just something like that. I haven't really settled on the style of it yet.
Okay.
But I think for like one, like adding in like everybody's wearing a mask, I just thought that was interesting. So if you're listening to this and you're hoping to be casted, you're going to be wearing a mask. So you can look fucking handsome as hell. We don't care because we're not going to see it.
We don't care if you look like Austin Butler. You're gonna be wearing a mask.
You're going to be fucking wearing a mask. There are some people that aren't wearing a mask, and I'm playing with the idea of having one character, Miguel Antonio, who's kind of like the ringmaster, like the host,
Right.
the MC of the meeting.
Right, yeah.
I'm kind of playing with the idea where he doesn't wear a mask because it feels like his character wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because he feels like, like he's just kind of the, I'm just here. I'm swagged out.
Yeah.
I don't think I need a mask.
I'm running the show,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and then I was kind of playing with, like the wardrobe of some of these characters. And at first I was like, okay, the crime god is like the opposite of like Hitman, like the video game where he's wearing black and he's got like the red tie. And I was like, oh, well then he should have like a red suit and like he should stand out. But then I thought about it and I was like, he sees himself as this god figure.
Right.
And they see him
God
as
complex.
Yeah, this god complex. And so it's like he should be decked out in like all white. And so I just thought that is like a good kind of contrast to Vin, who's the main character.
Yeah.
Where he's more like, he doesn't try to stand out on purpose.
Yeah.
But he just happens to stand out.
Right.
Right.
And
Because of how he is and who he is.
yeah.
Yeah.
And because he's wearing fucking red chucks and everybody else is wearing like black and gray.
That'd be kind of cool to see. Yeah.
And so it was little things like that. I was just trying to think of like, how can I, because you don't really know, we don't really meet Vin until the initiation, which I thought was like, I was trying to think of holy shit moments as I was writing it. I was like, okay, I need to have like, when somebody's watching this, I want them to say, oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
And so the initiation process where, I could have just had them just, oh, hey, welcome to the meeting. Here's a fucking bagel. Go sit down. But I was like, no, like they're criminals. They're fucking ruthless. They're violent. Like they need to do something, one, that catches the attention of the audience.
Yeah.
So that you can understand like, oh, this is the tone of what this meeting is.
Yeah.
And doubling back, actually, the first kind of real action little sequence is this teenager, and he's at the weapons table that they have in the meeting, and he's sitting there and he's talking about these different guns.
Yeah.
And I won't spoil it, but a fight breaks out, and so I was like, okay, like let's get it going right off the bat. Like, we're not gonna waste time.
Right.
We're gonna hit the audience hard.
Yeah.
Right from the jump. So yeah, it's just little things like that. The wardrobe, just figuring out how I can kind of make these two stand out from everybody else in a sea of black and gray. You got one person wearing white and then one person wearing red chucks. It's a small thing, but it's like, oh, okay, he's important. And then it's like trying to figure out a way, because there's the plot twists, and I don't want to give the plot twist away like early on in the movie. So that was a little difficult because I hadn't done like a plot twist before. So it was trying to figure out, okay, how can I craft it to where you still are connected to this person, but it's not giving away what happens later on.
Right.
And so I think I once I sat there and I was like, okay, then that means I have to make him, I got to put him through the ringer. Like he has to go through all these different challenges and obstacles. So when he does overcome and succeed, even if you don't really understand that like he's the main character, you have an attachment to him at the end.
Yeah.
And so I think hopefully I hit on that. You guys can tell me if I did or not.
No, you did.
Okay.
Absolutely.
100%.
I agree.
Yeah. And then looking at it, it's like, man, like we need a lot of props, a lot of wardrobe. And I don't even think that's all the props, honestly.
And ended up being pretty expensive.
It is. But I think I look at this also as like, I look at it as like, man, like, when we were in school, probably made like $1,500 for Game Over Love. Proud of that one. Not shitting on that one.
Yeah.
But I definitely think I could have done better, and I definitely think like if I would have done some things different, that it would have been a better overall film. So I'm really like looking at this one as like something that I really want to like craft like a genuine like, not a masterpiece, but
giving it the time and the
Yeah.
details that it needs and all that. Yeah.
You know, like damn near close to like man, I'll put that up against any fucking thing.
Yeah.
And then also I think too, like, you know, seeing like going up and the success that had and like the festival run and things like that also inspired me too, because I was like, man, like Alec he's got going up, he finished Scout, and I was just like, man, I want that. You know what I mean? Like in like a selfish way of like, you know, when people were talking about like, man, he's so good, I was like, man, I want that. You know, but like you know what I mean? But like in a good way though.
Of course.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just it's just like a friendly competition to where it's like, you know, I like if you didn't make going up, I'd probably be like, all right, you know. But then I look at it as like, man, like I want people to see the shit that all of us are making.
Yeah.
And they're like, man, these guys, like, do you like they're every time, like I look at it as like, you know, I want to be better than going up, but that's because I know it's so good that I got to be really good to be better than that.
Right.
And then I want it to be like, whenever you write your next one, it's like, man, I want to be better than that.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, it's not on you know, it's more just like use me, I use you, we get better.
We push each other.
Yeah, type thing. So I'm very excited for it. I know you guys have your roles already.
Yes.
Alec is going to be the first AD.
Yes.
So he's going to do a lot of yelling for me.
Hell yeah.
Jamal's going to say his voice.
So if somebody's getting yelled at, it's Alec.
At me. Gonna be yelling, boy.
Get the fuck over here!
Whip y'all into shape.
You know, maybe some Snyder activities.
Oh no, not that. I'm not gonna go that far.
Let me see your feet.
Let me see your feet. And better massage me right now. Even Jamal, you better massage me right now. I'm stressed out.
Massage me before I scream at you.
You better lean over that table.
Reach over for that gun over there.
That good. Gonna smack your ass.
Yeah, tell the story like that.
Oh, that's terrible.
And then Jonathan, you were
I'll be do sound.
just gonna do sound. So
Boy.
yeah, I think it's gonna be fun, man. Yeah, it's gonna be tough because we do need a lot of props, which hopefully I'm thinking like, man, if we can get, you know, I won't say the number here, but close to the number that I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I think we can make it happen.
Right. Do something great.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I'm very excited for it.
nice.
We get going on that. And yeah. I'm just really excited for it. I read the script a few times again. I am gonna make notes for you.
Okay.
Nothing scathing or anything.
No.
But yeah, I just want to, make sure this is the best project possible for you because I am proud of you for writing the script and everything, getting everything going. So,
And that's what I want. Like I want you guys to be like, hey, you know, like have you done this? Is this good? Like even when we're on set, like if you see something that I don't see and it's like, hey, let's try this way, or it may work better that way.
yeah,
Like please, like, you know, let me know. Cause like I said, man, like I want it to be, you know, I want it to be the best thing we've made to date so far, and then just keep topping everything that we do. So yeah. You know, if you think like, man, that shit sucks, take that shit out. You know, or like, you know, like the twins. I don't know. See, I call them now. Now I'm calling them the twins.
Yeah, that was all me. That's my
twins.
fault.
The brothers, the friends, whatever they are.
Whatever they become, yeah.
You know, like I'm like that's one thing that I'm still kind of like, you know what I mean? But
I get that.
if anything, like, you know, we'll figure that out. For sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Three
Lot of-
cheers for Jamal.
A lot of action, a lot of months of. So it's funny because my goal was I was trying to finish like the first draft. I think we were getting ready to do like a podcast episode, and I started writing it, and I didn't tell you guys because I wanted to just like boom, like how Alec did.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, check it out.
Legit, yeah.
And just like surprise Beyonce drop. And so I was like, so I had set like a goal.
Cowboy Jamal.
Yeah. So I set like a goal like to finish the script in January. Yeah. And I was gonna show up like one day, like when we were shooting a pod, and I was gonna be like, here, motherfuckers.
Oh my God. It's Braille.
It did, that didn't happen, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it worked out. And I think like really, because I think this is also really the first time I've like super dove into like pre-production.
Yeah.
There's still some stuff I need to do. Still need to like storyboard and shot list. So I do need Marcus's.
I was like, you reach out to Marcus for sure.
Yeah.
You happy to do it.
So I do need his information so we can see if he'll want to storyboard it.
Yeah.
And then I got to shot list it. And then I got to meet with Josh, which I haven't even asked him. but I know he'll be down to do it. And just figure out how to make this thing fucking amazing. Maybe we might just have to have some titties in there. I don't know.
You're gonna hire Stevie Sweeney?
See, oh god,
that's the whole budget. One tit though. That's all I can afford is one tit.
Look, could you imagine we get Sydney Sweeney on this movie? What would you even do, Jamal? Like after everything you said about her.
Well, first of all, I haven't said that much.
Have you?
I'm just trying to make it like, hey, but no, I mean, hey,
I've been a firm supporter of the Sweeney.
I am her number one fan.
He's gonna try to like pull the best out of her. He's like, listen, I think you're hot garbage, but this movie, hold on. He's like, listen, I think you're hot garbage, but I think
your work is bullshit.
But this is the film that's gonna take you over the top. This is gonna give you respect.
I would rather have anyone but you. But for me, you'll be immaculate.
What would I do? I don't know.
Yeah,
like I mean, shit. Maybe she might have to be maybe Miguel Antonio.
That'd be funny.
Because like listen. What did Denzel say? I'm leaving here with something.
I'm about to leave something.
I'm getting my money's worth.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm heard it here from the best.
I'm getting my money's worth.
She just comes. I'm Miguel Antonio.
Like we're showing her like 90% of the film. You just hear the shit happening in the background, but you don't see it. Like it's just like
you see whatever Miguel Antonio's doing at the moment.
Yeah, like what was he thinking? What was she thinking in that moment?
This 5'2" white woman named Miguel Antonio.
Yeah,
that's the crazy thing. I was like, actually, this is a side note. I was like, realize that she's very short. I didn't realize
5'2".
Yeah,
I think she's into cars too, or something. Like I saw.
Oh yeah, she is. Yeah,
like
the what
in cars?
She's really into like doing like
restorations.
Yeah,
and shit
restorations.
like
and
that.
stuff.
wow.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
It's a good hobby.
she does MMA. I think.
oh hey, I mean we have
She's
we
overall
do
a
have
cool lady.
we do have a fight scene.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
We need a stunt coordinator,
Yeah.
fighting choreographer, whatever you call them.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we got a couple submissions.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hound some people that I reached out to. They haven't gotten back to me yet.
Right.
I don't like that. So I'm
I don't like that shit. I don't know how you're gonna be. And I'm like filming the movie. You're gonna be like, this ignore me.
So I think today I might actually like start to like sort, who is for who and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Casting closes May 25th. So if you want
A good while.
you want to
If you know
join
anybody?
fucking spread the
You're
news,
an
man.
actor, yeah,
Yes.
around here. Let us know.
Yeah, 100%.
If not, you can be an extra
Exactly. Yeah.
because we'll need those.
We definitely do.
But yeah, that's Circle of Sinners.
Yes, folks.
Coming to a film festival near you.
And
Hell yeah.
And we're gonna win. I'm letting you fuckers know right now. We're not coming here for fucking second place. We're not coming here for the free fucking brochures and the programs and all
You
that
ain't
shit.
what?
We coming to win. And when we win, we want a fucking standing ovation. This ain't no fucking game.
If you ain't what, you're what?
If you ain't first, you're last. Ricky Bobby said that.
Ricky Bobby.
And then I said it.
Ricky Bobby Souffle. Okay, yeah.
Shit.
But yeah, hopefully, man. And I was talking to Jonathan. We got like some people from SAG,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Well, I don't know if you want the SAG people." And I was like, "I kind of do."
There's nothing wrong with getting SAG people. That's the best. I mean, they for the most part know what they're doing. Doesn't mean that when they're SAG doesn't mean they're like amazing actors.
Yeah.
But it always helps.
Yeah.
They're credited in that way. Yeah.
Like to me, like anything that makes this look and feel like like an experience. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Of course.
Exactly.
So if that means we got to get some titties out, then I guess we just got to get some titties out. I don't.
That's what we got to do to make cinema.
Yeah. Full frontal dick. FFD.
Shit. But yeah, thank you, Jamal.
Yeah, thank you,
Joel. Yeah,
appreciate you guys. Honestly, man, like if it wasn't for you guys, I probably wouldn't have even written the damn thing. So
that's probably not true.
no, it's true.
Yeah, no, fuck you. That's
You're
true.
welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for that, Jamal, once again.
But when you write a film, then there's another film that inspires you that happens to be coming out this year.
Joker!
Yeah, it wasn't as good as Jonathan.
Yeah.
I tried.
I was looking for. I was like, which film? Which one was it?
Yeah, I tried. You know, when you write a movie and you got one where titties are coming out, maybe
Joaquin Phoenix's titties.
maybe
Man titties.
maybe it's a former adult film star named
Folie, deux?
Lady Gaga?
Maxine.
Maxine?
Wait,
we're not talking about Joker first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want to talk about Maxine first, that's fine.
I was just
Yeah.
trying to think of a second.
You're like, yeah, there we
I'm
go.
not thinking about the big trailer of the.
Nothing was working.
It's fine. Anyway, we're talking trailers.
Yes. We're here now.
There's a trailer review. So this past week, they recently had a CinemaCon. That's where all the theater distributor people go and check out what's coming up on studio slate.
Yes.
So they know, like, oh, okay, we would like to have this film play on this amount of screens or whatever, and then like we're basically just promoting cinema in general, theater and stuff like that.
The cinema gods
Cinema gods
open their clouds.
open their clouds. Like here's what's coming. Here's what's coming for the next year.
My children.
Yeah, my children. And now,
Yes.
and they decided to release the trailer for Joker Folie à deux, which is
Yep.
coming out this October 4th, I believe. Is right.
Isn't that what their first one came out in October?
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
yeah.
think so,
So they have a good baked in season for them.
Yeah.
And this one is, of course, a sequel to the Academy Award winning film Joker, which was directed by Todd Phillips back in 2019. Crazy. I felt like it just came out yesterday.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's wild. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I thought they said Joker would be a one-off film, but they said, nope, that shit made $1 billion, so you better make another one. And they did, and this time it looks like the rumor that I spread before where it's going to be a musical is true.
Inside information.
Inside information. Inside information from
The
Reddit.
same one they got in first place.
I'm just saying. Saying.
Anyways, I win. Fuck y'all. But yeah, this is a 2.5 minute trailer, and this one stars Joaquin Phoenix once again as Arthur Fleck, aka Joker, and this time he is joined by Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn.
Can I just
What?
Folie à deux.
Yes.
The meaning
Yes.
Yes.
folly of two.
Yes.
Also known as a shared psychosis or shared delusional disorder, is a rare psychiatric syndrome in which symptoms of a disillusional belief and sometimes hallucinations.
Yep. It's very implies the plot a lot of the movie. I think.
Thank you for that.
I'm just saying.
Implies a lot of them. I think a lot of the movie will be taking place from their own hallucinations.
Or
which it makes the musical sequences, I think.
it's not. It's just his.
It's just
Like she's just not even real.
I don't think they can do that again.
You
They
don't
already
think
did
so?
that in the first one.
With the oh yeah they
They already
did.
did that with that. He'd be like, really? Can this nigga not get a girlfriend?
Probably not.
I mean, he probably couldn't, honestly.
Probably not.
But like, she's crazy enough to be his girlfriend. So, but yeah, I think this is interesting because I guess it's a hot take to say, but I wasn't a huge fan of the first Joker movie. Like I always think it's a very well made film. There's a lot of stuff in there where I'm like, wow, that was great. And then there's a lot of stuff in the middle where it's like, oh, okay, that was done better with this motherfucker right here, taxi driver. So a lot of time I felt like 70. Oh yes, exactly. 75%. It felt like 5% of the time I'm watching like a watered down version of Taxi Driver, but the other time I'm watching like its own thing. So it felt like I I just felt like I was watching like a movie without its own identity. Really, I feel like it was just like copying things, which is fine. I mean, I'm not gonna like hate on somebody that's like taking influence from something, but then it's like I feel like there's a certain boundary where it goes over the top of it. We laughing at that.
No, because you said a watered down taxi driver, and I'm just remembering what you said about what was it, American Hustle?
Oh, Diet Coke, Diet Coke,
Diet Scorsese.
Diet Scorsese. That's what I'm watching. But now I feel like there's like, and then in this trailer, I feel like I know some people are kind of being negative on the musical aspect, kind of thing is like ruining. I know, but I feel like it's a good extension of the scenes where Arthur Fleck is alone, and whenever he does like a crime or something, and he's like feeling himself, he starts to dance, like he's in his own world of dancing. So I feel like in this movie it will extend on that aspect of the character, which I thought was really unique, and I felt like they should have played that on a lot more in the first one, but in this one it seems like they're doing that a lot more. So I do like it. It does make sense thematically, I think.
I think after seeing the trailer, I have a little bit better understanding of it, because I think, when I hear a musical, I think of I'm singing in the rain,
singing like every 8 minutes.
yeah. And I think seeing the trailer, it's like okay, this has a little bit more depth than just it's a musical. And then now just kind of Googling Folie deux and seeing, some of the comments and thinking about it, I'm like, he is in fucking Arkham Asylum.
Yes.
Like maybe he is fucked up out of his mind, which he is. And like it is, but now remembering, like, yeah, that would be 2 movies in a row where he's delusional and he's seeing this shit.
Yeah.
But then also at the same time, I could see how they could make that work, because it's like he doesn't just turn that off.
Yeah.
So I think I'm not overly excited like I was for the Joker trailer. Like the first one, I was like, oh shit, like this looks amazing.
Yeah.
But I think this one, I'm kind of like, okay, like I'm not gonna go into it with super high expectations because of the first one. So I'm trying to make sure that it's, oh, excuse me, that torta. But just trying to make sure
That's the guacamole
that they messed up, by the way. But whatever. I don't know how hard is it to cut it in half when people say cut it in half. Whatever. And no mustard.
Oh my God.
Well, whatever. I digress. Yeah, I just think, like, it'll be interesting to see how it plays out, because I think the musical aspect of it will help lend to the story. I think. Like, I don't think it's just gonna be like they just start busting out in song on the fucking courtroom.
No, yeah.
Like that. So yeah.
Do you guys think that Lady Gaga is gonna make a song for this?
100%.
Okay,
How can you
That's
not?
in the contract.
That's how she became.
We want you to be in the movie, and we want a song for the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Especially because, I mean, if she's singing it, they're probably just going to take that song and just put it, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we get another trailer with her singing.
Best original song nomination.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I can see that.
They're like, hey, we see this fucking Billie Eilish over here winning all the awards for best original song. Gaga, we need you to fucking
already.
top her or
Crazy.
some shit.
I mean, she won one before.
Yeah, Star is Born.
Star is Born, yeah.
Which I haven't seen. No shade on Billy either. I like Billy.
William.
William Eilish.
I like to call her William.
So Billy already has 2 Academy Awards for Best Song in Movies.
Yeah.
Don't forget
Lady Gaga's going to be the second
Phineas?
one.
What's her brother?
And
Phineas,
Phineas,
yes.
yeah.
Phineas?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now Lady Gaga hopefully will get 2 as well.
Yeah.
And then Jay-Z's going to be bitching about Beyonce not getting one. He's going to be like, all right, I'm just saying, she hasn't won album of the
She
year.
need to do a movie first.
I get. He's like, I tell the truth when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or what do you say? I tell the truth when I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, well, she was in Gold Member. Y'all didn't give her best song then.
Playing
She
Foxy
was in
Cleopatra.
Dream Girls.
She was in Great Dream Girls. I'm just saying.
Girls. She was in the Fighting Temptations. You fucking.
I'm just saying, but thank you for the award, Oscars.
Yeah.
Whatever, Jay-Z goes.
But yeah, I agree with Jonathan for sure. Though,
Yeah.
I think I can see her winning like another Oscar for best song, or whatever.
100%.
Yeah, and I hope they bring back. I know they're bringing back obviously they brought back the cinematographer, and it looks great. It looks like absolutely great.
I know people are creaming themselves over the last shot in the trailer.
Yeah.
With the lipstick.
Well, I like it a lot just because I just know like the pain of probably getting a shot like that perfect.
Yeah.
And it probably took like 80 takes. Probably. And getting a shot like that is pretty hard. And it's a good way to represent the Joker, I think.
Now, wouldn't it be cool if we saw what is brother's name? White guy, Riddler, Batman, not Jim Carrey.
Paul Dano?
Paul Dano.
Oh, okay.
Right? That's like a little cross. Because couldn't that be technically almost the same universe?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the timeline doesn't match.
All right, we'll scratch that then.
But I would actually like unalive myself in the theater if that happened.
You said you would walk out?
I would unalive
Wait.
myself.
Oh, unalive.
How did he get walked out from that? Yeah.
I mean, I'm walking out in the way.
I'm going to unlive myself. You're gonna walk out?
I mean, I'm walking out in a certain way. I'm just plane of existence.
But you wouldn't be walking. They would like gurney you out.
I'm walking up
outside the floor exit.
You'll moonwalk to heaven? What?
And not even stop the movie. They're just gonna keep that shit playing.
Oh yeah, I just think they need to keep
those two universes separate.
Yeah, those universes, and I don't need any more goddamn Batman shit.
But you, how many Marvel universes?
I don't need that shit
and crossovers.
What do you mean? When I was damn, I need a crossover event.
Fantastic Four, literally this episode.
What do you mean?
You were gushing over it.
I wasn't gushing over it. I don't think that movie was going to be any good.
Well, that didn't work.
I mean, I'm cool with like Fantastic Four being its own separate thing from the MCU. I mean, obviously they're going to cross over. I don't give a shit about that. I just want to see a good Fantastic Four movie.
You're probably not going to get it.
I know that. I accept that.
I accept.
But no, I just think it's cool. I think people are kind of getting like fed up with the whole cinematic universe shit anyway. With the crossovers and shit like that, multiverse.
I think it's too much.
Yeah, I think it's getting too much, and I think it's cool just to have things be their own things for a bit. I mean, you don't have to stop the whole cinematic universe stuff, but like it gets to a point where it's not. It's just like
give it a pause.
Give it a pause, and then like you're not really making a good story. You're just like serving the next 10 films or whatever. Yeah, like literally.
Even though the last 9 are ass.
Like literally like Ant-Man. The whole point of Ant-Man 3 is to set up a movie that's not coming out until 2030. Like what the fuck. But
really,
pretty like the
or
Avengers
coming
movie,
out indefinitely now.
Yeah, we don't know when that Avengers movie is coming out, so who knows? But
they really killed Kay.
Yeah, they really killed Kay. But
they just gotta wait till he's off for probation.
Oh, no.
But now,
wait, hold on. In what? Never mind. I was gonna say, what universe do we live in that pedophiles could work in the film?
But Jonathan Majors can't. Yeah. Nah, nigga, you stay out. Brian Peck, get your ass in here. You're the new Kang. Jason Handy, you're playing the Galactus. Yeah, you're playing. Yeah. Get a hand of that.
Was that good?
Yeah, that was good. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, I think just for the overall timeline for how Batman.
Handy probably just gave it
Lord. But overall,
let him finish
because Joker is set in the 80s and like Batman takes place like now, so I don't think it would make much sense to have them cross over anyway. But
hey, it's movies. Anything
it's movies. They're like, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah.
They're not keeping track. And like what? Barry Keoghan's Joker is like influenced by.
Wait, he's
the Batman in that universe.
He was like very briefly in the.
I mean, Joker in that.
Oh, he's the one in prison.
Yeah, you don't see him, but like you hear his voice and everything.
Man, can you imagine?
Yeah,
they showed some of it in like what is it?
They released the deleted scene showing his Joker fully, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, like, could you imagine, like, you don't even be seen?
Yeah,
like, bro, I'd be so.
I mean,
pissed.
it's cool.
I mean, I'm still getting paid.
I'm fine with it. They're getting paid. I'm playing like one of the most iconic characters ever. And,
but also at the same time, it's like, can I just like peek through the window or some shit? You know what I mean? Like, can people just see that?
They released the scene.
Hey, you weren't in there.
And they released a scene which was really cool. So you can just look up the Batman Joker deleted scene or whatever. But yeah, it's a good scene. I understand why they deleted it though, but bad. More so just because like it's kind of like it spoon feeds it. Not because time. I feel like it spoon feeds the plot to you in a way.
Batman meets the Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you gonna watch it?
Right now. But
Thank you.
looking forward, yeah, like I said before, I'm glad to bring back the cinematographer, and I'm glad to bring back the composer for the score, Gilda Hootendotter,
Right.
because her score on the first Joker was incredible.
That don't even sound like a real name.
Gilda Hootendotter, I think she's from like the Netherlands or some shit, or Sweden.
That sounds like a fucking like.
Hilda
Isn't
Guttendotter.
Ludwig also from Sweden?
I believe so.
They're taking over.
They're taking
That's-
over. They're taking over our jobs. No, but yeah, good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it just to see how they try to make it unique from the first movie.
Right. Very quickly, briefly, we're almost at the 3-hour mark. We're at 2:52. I don't know if we want to continue.
Oh, we can go on.
Okay.
It should be good.
Okay.
I know which parts to delete.
Okay. No. I'm just making sure.
But yeah, we're to talk about now the trailer for Beetlejuice.
We can.
The sequel to we can.
Beetlejuice.
Don't say it another time.
Huh?
Don't say it one more time because he'll come over and try to like do something with us. He'll try to touch us.
He'll say what?
No, I'm not doing it.
He'll say what?
Who said the juice is
I'm not saying the
loose?
name. I don't want to say it. I want Jamal to say it because he said it's funny.
The juice is loose.
But
Do you think they thought of OJ when they came up with
Of
that?
course. Like how
And then they released a trailer and
how
he's
can you
dead.
not say the juice is loose and then like not think of OJ?
and then he's dead.
Yeah, then he died.
He died.
Because of why?
He died because the trailer came out because the juice is loose.
The trailer killed him. He said, "Oh, he said the juice is loose. He stole my shit, my power." But yeah, this is the trailer for the new Beetlejuice film, the sequel to when the first one came out,
Like 90s.
Nah,
It had to be
80s.
in the 90s.
1988.
Oh, wow.
A long time ago. And Michael Keaton returns into the role of
I
Beetlejuice.
still can't believe that.
Is that the longest like drought between a sequel?
It has
It's
to
been
be.
longer, I feel.
No.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
had to actually
it's
check that because it
19
might be one of them, I'm sure.
1988 to 2024.
I mean, I think Top Gun came out like before that.
Oh,
So that might be it. Yeah, Top Gun was 86. That came out 2022. So
That's
might be the same.
Let's see. We'll do the
Yeah,
Or
let's do some quick
Anyways,
maths.
to the trailer. Beetlejuice, yeah, the return of Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice, and
Yes.
Winona Ryder also returns in her character that she played in that film,
Nice.
Beetlejuice was 19.
88. And then
that's
yeah,
36 years.
yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy.
Okay, and then 2022, 1987,
84.
84, 38 years.
Yeah, so that I
That's
figured that was
insane.
longer. Yeah, it's
But
crazy.
I'm sorry, but to Top Gun's credit,
Yeah,
it feels like it was like it fit. You know what I mean? Like
It
it
kinda
didn't.
did, yeah.
It didn't feel like, oh, this is 38 years since we've had
Yeah.
the first one. It's just like, oh, like the first one just came out like 10 years ago.
no, I felt like because the director did a great job keeping that same aesthetic
Yes.
going along. Everything's a sunset. Everything's shot in sunset. But no, yeah, and this also has a newcomer, and that with Jenna Ortega playing the. All right. Well, we're going over that.
Yeah, I was
3 hour
gonna
mark.
say we're never. Keep talking.
sorry.
That's why the show grows so goddamn long.
Sorry.
Anyway, Jenna Ortega is the new cast member. She will be playing Winona Ryder's daughter
Ah, okay, that makes
in
sense.
the movie. And the very short trailer, you just get an idea of like, like everything the same pretty much in that small town the original film was in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess they returned to that house that Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis were lived in the first film. And yeah, then Winona Ryder brings back Beetlejuice, and he says the juice is loose with his old ass. And the trailer ends. And I think it's funny because the whole trailer set to a slowed down version of the Banana Boat song.
Yeah.
You remember that? Daylight home, I want to go home.
Okay.
Okay, I believe you. That song. But yeah, it's a pretty good trailer. I'll admit that. It's a good teaser. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this movie is going to make a good amount of money. I feel like it. And I feel like, of course, it got nostalgia. Then you got Jenna Ortega in there. So it's got that new audience that's going to be built in there.
Jonathan.
And then, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good so far from what I could tell. And I heard Michael Keaton was like actually like being interviewed like a couple weeks ago. He was like really like praising the film highly. He was saying like the film was very really great, and it was. And he said they also added it was very emotional. Very emotional story, which is interesting because I don't think of Beetlejuice and think of emotion.
Well, since what is it? Tim Burton is not nowhere near this project, right?
No, he directed it.
Did he?
Yeah, he's back.
Oh,
Yeah. He's directing the film, and I heard they bring back a lot more practical effects because for a while I feel like Tim Burton's kind of been coasting on CGI for the longest time when
when it came out.
Yeah. But then but back in the day when he was like at his prime, when he was like one of the biggest directors in Hollywood, he was like turning out all these original films with like really cool practical effects, and that's why people like really loved him. So it's cool to hear that he's bringing back that style again to this new one. But yeah, what did you guys think of it?
It'll be interesting to see if as we were just talking about Top Gun, if they can capture that same feeling. Mm-hmm. I'm sure Michael Keaton is going to be great.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think adding in Jenna Ortega was a great move because you can bring her fan base in, and she's gonna be solid at it.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, so all right, so add Addams Family and Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
to her catalog.
Tim Burton worked on it Wednesday, so it makes sense why that crossover there.
Little connection there. Yeah. It should be interesting. I'll have to see like another trailer of it kind of come out. But yeah, I think if they can do practical, I think it'll be a lot better because the first one, it's a lot of practical stuff in there.
Definitely,
obviously.
Yeah.
And so I think that would help keep it that same feeling of it. Now, unless they go, and since it's not a remake, I think they probably will stay true to that. Mm-hmm. If it was a remake, I could see them kind of going in the direction of like, all right, we can do CGI because this is a remake. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it. I think it'll do well. I think the old people are gonna go see it, and then like I said, I think you're gonna have Ortega fans in there
for sure.
I don't know what would her fans be called? The Chilies?
Ortegers?
Wait, what? Chilies?
The Chilies?
Ortega Chili?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How about the Ortegers?
Ortegers?
What's up, my Ortegers?
Hey, it's the Ortegers.
I'm speaking like Jenna Ortega's a fucking YouTuber. What's up, Ortegers?
I don't know, baby. The Swifties?
The Swifties.
The Ortegas?
What's up, Ortegers?
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 Hate
the orgs,
my taters,
my tagers. Yeah, I don't know.
Genersers, I don't know. Ortegians
or tags.
Well, what do you think of it, Jonathan?
I mean, I'm excited for it. I think it's great to have a lot of like the original cast back, especially Winona Ryder. And I thought it wasn't him when I first saw the trailer. I was like, "Who's that?" I was like, I didn't recognize him for a minute. And then I looked at it, I was like, oh, no, yeah, he's, reprising his role. And,
he looks
I
the
thought
same
he was really good.
because he's in the first one, he's already like a crusty looking man. So
yeah, not much you can do there.
Just put the white makeup on him, he's good.
Or just no makeup.
He grew into his role.
Yeah, put that hair on him.
And then the juice is loose.
The juice, the voice, the way he says it is so funny.
The juice is loose.
The juice is loose.
I like how like they were sitting there and they're like, "That's the fucking trailer."
You know something? Yeah, I remember. Have you guys seen the original one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Because at the end of the movie, you remember that he's like waiting in that
tiny hen.
And he gets a tiny head. And he's waiting in that like waiting room.
Waiting room, yeah.
And he's like number million, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I hope to God that when we cut to Beetlejuice for the first time in the second one, he's still in that waiting room. He has to be. I will give this movie 5 stars on God. I will give this movie 5 stars on God if that happens. If not, L take from Tim Burton.
On God. Alec's gonna stand up and give a standing ovation in the first 5 seconds.
If we cut the Beetlejuice and he's like in that room, I'm gonna cheer. That'd be the greatest like follow-up joke ever.
That'd be pretty.
36 years it's been.
That'd be
36 years later, he's still in there. That'd be
like
great.
He's asleep or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like Beetlejuice, you're up. He's like, what? Oh, the juice is loose. Oh God, that's great.
That's good.
But
now I kind of want to go back and watch the first one.
I used to watch that movie all the time as a kid.
Let's see where it's
had on VHS and everything. But yeah, now that I'm sure it's on Max or something. I feel like that's probably where it'd be since it's one brothers.
Right.
But the next trailer we're gonna talk about is a smaller movie compared to these other two, but it is Ty West's Maxine. And what's interesting about this one,
it's not on Max, just to let you know.
Oh, that sucks.
Sheesh.
You have to buy it.
That's lame.
Yeah,
Is it on Disney?
no.
No, Disney Plus?
Amazon, Apple, Google Play, YouTube, Vudu, Microsoft, Spectrum. $379, $399, $399. It's not worth it.
That's terrible. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, this is the next trailer we're talking about is Maxine, and it's Ty West's new film, distributed by A24. And what's interesting about this movie, this is actually the third film in a trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's part of the X franchise. Oh. Yes. The first movie was called X. It's a horror movie that came out about 2 years ago or so.
Right.
And it's cool because they released X first, like in theaters, like in the summer or something. And then like later in that year, they released Pearl, which is a prequel to X.
Okay.
Just get backstory to like the main villain of the X film.
Yeah.
And both characters are played by Mia Goth, both old and young.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And it's a really cool, interesting take how to do horror. And it seems like each film that they make in this trilogy, the first one was like a classic kind of like throwback to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre type of slasher film. Mm-hmm. And then like Pearl was it was still a horror movie, but they made it in the style of like a classic Hollywood film, like say like Wizard of Oz type of movie thing. And then this one seems like a 80s like crime thriller.
Yeah.
Kind of like more something similar to like a Fatal Attraction or some shit. Something like that. So then, so I think it's really cool. What do you guys think of this trailer? Because I don't know if you guys seen like the first two movies.
I seen the first one. I still have not seen the second one, but I knew that Pearl was supposed to be a prequel.
Yeah.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, Maxine is supposed to be right after the first one, right? Because it's the same.
Yes. It's supposed to be a couple of years after the first one, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because so I mean, I'm excited to see how it goes. I still need to catch up on Pearl just to see it for
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm excited to see what happens to her character after the math of what she had gone through and everything. And I don't know. It looks really good. It looks really good.
It seems like her goal, the first one, become like the biggest porn star in the world.
Yeah.
And then like now,
now she wants to be like a super actress.
Now she wants to be like a legit actress.
Yeah.
Making like Hollywood productions and stuff like that.
Right.
So and then they also had an interesting thing of like there's a serial killer going around. There's the goddamn Night Stalker, which I didn't expect at all, which is a real life killer. I don't know
really? In that time?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you guys saw that documentary that Netflix put out like a year or two ago.
Where he was like
Ramirez
at the car and stuff.
Yeah, Richard Ramirez.
Oh wait,
sheesh.
It's Richard Ramirez.
Yeah, the Night Stalker,
the Mexican one.
Yeah.
Okay, who's the one? Was that may have been where he was like he was killing people at their car or something?
Was that him?
No, I think
it wasn't him.
It was that was somebody in like New York or something.
Yeah. Oh, the goddamn Summer Sam.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Summer Sam killer.
Yeah. So
Richard Ramirez.
So it seems like they're blending like real life history with their fictional story with Maxine, which is very interesting. I feel like it's not if the Richard Ramirez is probably not going to be the actual killer. It's probably going to be a twist somewhere down there. Or it could be somewhere else.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah, maybe something like that. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very interested to see it. It got a good cast too. Like Mia Goth, of course, is a great actress. And she wrote Pearl, I think, actually.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she wrote Pearl, so yeah, she's good. And Giancarlo Esposito, Kevin Bacon, Halsey is in here.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That was like a quick Halsey?
Yeah. Lily Collins in it. Yeah, so good cast, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know this was part of a trilogy.
Yeah.
I knew of X. I had saw it like a couple times on some streaming service. And I was like, okay. And I had seen Pearl. I didn't know those two were connected. And so now knowing that like it's a trilogy, it's like, oh, okay. So they must have filmed X and Pearl like back to back.
Right.
Yes. Well, it's interesting because they filmed the first X without like really like above a sequel, not really in mind. But then like because they filmed it during the pandemic, so they had a lot of time to like sit down and really gestate things. And then like the director Ty West and Mia Goth kind of like came together. It was like, well, what if we make it like a prequel? We can just use the same crew that we have, and we use the same locations basically to just make it look more old timey.
Yeah.
And so then after they filmed X, they just went right into filming Pearl.
I was gonna say, I wonder like if there's ever been where like you don't even stop filming, which I know they're kind of doing that now with The Bear season 3 and 4.
Yeah.
I think they filmed those like back or 4 and 5, something along those lines. But like if they just filmed X, right, and didn't stop, didn't take a break, and just filmed Pearl, since you already have the same cast. And, you know, if you just have to switch around like sets and stuff.
Well, but I think with the Bear thing is kind of like, I feel like they know that. Well, I feel like the showrunner probably wants to end the series pretty soon because I feel like he has got a story to tell. He's going to finish it. And the actors are going to become.
Are we talking about X?
The Bear.
Oh, I was talking about X.
Oh, yeah, I know. I just got
okay.
a comparison where it's like, and then I feel like he also knows that those actors are going to be real busy.
Yeah.
And they don't get like they started on that other season. So
you're not going to have them for long.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what happened with Stranger Things.
Yes. Because Jeremy Allen White just got cast as, I don't know if you guys saw, got cast as Bruce Springsteen. In the
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Which is cool casting because I can see that. Like,
He already
for
has that hair.
Yeah, the hair and like that intensity when he performs. So yeah,
He's just a little small.
Is he going to be singing?
Is Bruce Springsteen like?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying.
You think he's going to do any singing or no?
Maybe. Who knows? Yeah.
Never heard him sing.
Maybe good. I mean, Chalamet's gonna be doing his own singing on that Bob Dylan movie. So.
Oh, that's right.
But yeah, definitely cool to like that they just film movies back to back and release them in the same year is pretty crazy.
Yeah. I wonder, like I said, if they just one long like shooting, where it's just like we're not gonna take a break. You know what I mean? Like we're just gonna like they know, hey, we're gonna lock in for 2-3 months, but we're gonna film one
as well. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of like wasting time. Hey, you guys take a break, come back. You're already in character. You're already in the motions and everything. Let's just knock that shit out now.
Exactly,
Kind of almost like Avatar. James Cameron basically.
Well, could be. But even then, he took a break. I'm saying hey, this
After
is
the first one,
that's
like
we wrapped the first one. Literally, like the next shooting day is just we go straight into.
I guess you would just have to go in with a plan of knowing you're gonna want to do trilogy because I think a lot of times people don't think of it, and that's why there's a long pause.
Well, then that's how we get. What's the Rebel Moon?
Rebel Squire.
The movie that we'll probably be watching.
No,
y'all keep pestering me. I probably will.
Stop, Jamal, stop talking.
But
Leave the man alone.
But nah. So yeah, we're all like this trailer for Maxine.
Yeah, I would go
cool
watch.
Vibes. Yeah. So yeah, highly recommend the first 2 films in the trilogy, X and Pearl. I feel like they're very interesting takes on the horror genre and nice little homages to other films. And yeah, I think they're on Max. I'm pretty sure those are.
Pearl is on Netflix, or X is on Netflix.
X on Netflix,
and then Pearl is on Paramount.
Christ. Find one place, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's on.
I'm sorry, that came out of
It's
nowhere.
on Fubo, Paramount, Hoopla, Showtime, Paramount Plus on Apple TV, Showtime
God,
on Apple
streaming
TV.
so stupid.
So
Anyways.
Paramount Plus, pretty much.
Anyways, yeah. So yeah, watch it. Watch it for sure. I highly recommend those movies.
Nice. Okay.
I might check it out now.
Yeah, I might check it out.
Yeah, starring woman of color Mia Goth, the greatest woman.
Is she?
She's a part Brazilian.
What part?
What part?
The Brazilian.
What part Brazilian?
Yeah. What part Brazilian?
What part of Brazil? Like
the Brazilian lift?
No, because I don't see. I'm asking what part because I don't see any.
I don't see any Brazilian in her.
She speaks Portuguese fluently.
There you go.
Yeah.
Man, why does she do that with her eyebrows?
Okay.
That really freaks me
Okay,
out.
can
gotta
we
move
not
on.
do this? We don't need another Sydney Sweeney.
So
I'm just saying.
Anyways,
we're gonna talk about the
let's
movie
talk
that I
about
chose.
The Burial.
Does that not like? Come on, man.
Okay, I'm gonna cut this part out, but she got ass, so it's fine. Anyways,
There's the Brazilian.
anyways, we're gonna talk about The Burial. Jonathan recommended this film. You want to tell us about this film a little bit, Jonathan?
Yes, of course. So so basically, The Burial is a movie or a story about an old man who owns his own independent funeral homes, or I guess like an independent funeral home. It's a family-owned business, and he's struggling to make ends meet, and it's a downward decline in like business. So he's like, about to sell it off to a bigger, company that has funeral homes and like, it's a big time company, right?
Right. Yeah.
And and so as he makes the deal, the big time corporation kind of like backs out or just kind of like doesn't have any response in a while, and he has legal counsel to basically sue them because he feels like they were like kind of holding off on the deal long enough until he goes bankrupt, and just they get that company once it goes bankrupt. And so in trying to sue and all that, he needs the best lawyer, and he hires Jamie Foxx's character, who is not even in, has nothing to do with what's it called,
Criminal law.
Or he's more of an injury lawyer. But Jamie Foxx, being the lawyer, the best at what he does is being an injury lawyer and all that, wants his name recognized just like Johnny Cochran. So
Yeah, very charismatic.
yes,
Damn, we saw two things involved with OJ. Yeah.
and so yeah, that's basically the premise of it. Of like, Jamie Foxx's lawyer going up against another good grand team of lawyers, because the guy's rich and all that.
Played by Journey Smollett.
Yes, Smollett.
Juicy Smollett's sister.
Yeah. And so
Justice for Juicy.
Juice.
Juice is loose.
Yeah.
But yes,
She's very good though.
Yeah, she was very good in it, and so that's kind of why I recommended. I wanted to get you guys' opinion on it. To me, let me remember what I had rated. I think I had like rated it. Let me just pull it.
I think you loved it. I think you gave it 5.
And I wouldn't say a 5, but it was.
Pretty
This
damn-
is peak cinema.
Pretty damn close is what I saw.
The burial more like the peak.
Is what
peak?
Is what I saw.
Well, you saw wrong, probably.
Is what I saw. What I saw.
What did you see, Jamal?
I see that she doesn't have eyebrows.
Oh gosh,
Hurry up, Jonathan.
I'm trying to find it. Okay, I'll just look it up by name. I guess it's been a while.
What else ever way you?
Please, Shyla, don't. Cut.
Oh God, I hate you motherfucker.
Okay, I rated it 3.5 stars. So I would say like it was like a mid peak. It was I really enjoyed Jamie Foxx's performance in it.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Jesse Smollett's sister was
Journey Smollett.
Yeah.
I think she just got something, like some other role.
Nice.
There's been a lot of stuff.
She was in Roll Bounce.
Yes.
Let's not forget
She played
that.
the girl with the braces. And
Why
like, she ugly as fuck.
Does
And then she turned hot at the end.
Mia Goth?
Okay. I'm gonna mute you.
All right, so we're gonna mute him.
All right,
Okay,
Alex.
so-
What did you think?
I enjoyed it quite a bit. I feel like it's kind of leans more into that. Well, first of all, I would say going into it, I didn't really know much about it, besides
Right.
it stars Jamie Foxx and Tommy Lee Jones are like some of my favorite actors.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know that it was based on a true story. which is
Oh,
very
right. I
interesting.
forgot about that. Yeah.
I didn't know that it was based on a true story. The real guy, Jamie Foxx plays William E. Gary.
I think he's in the movie at the end.
Yeah, he is. I
okay.
want to be like you when I grow up.
Yeah, because
he's
I was
that
like, why
guy.
are they showing this
this
small little black guy?
this random guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is him. Yeah, and
That was so corny.
that's why
they
they
could've-
saved it for the credits.
Like they could have figured out a better way to
yeah,
to do that instead
Yeah.
of these motherfuckers just. All right, Jamie,
I
walk
feel like
down
they
the stairs.
I feel like they filmed it on a whim. They're
Yeah,
probably,
yeah,
they're probably just fucking around, like waiting between shots or something.
Like, hey, he's sitting here. You want to get on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's why it's in the credits. But yeah, and he went up against Disney in one. That was the interesting fact, 'cause no one wins against Disney.
Called himself the Giant Killer.
Yeah.
Cool line. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
cool.
that's good.
That's a cool line to give yourself. But yeah, I enjoyed it overall. Watching Jamie Foxx and Tommy Lee Jones play off against each other was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just great actors in general. And I feel like it leans too much into that generic kind of like feel to it.
I know what you mean, yeah.
I feel like oh, okay. At some points, I feel like I'm watching a goddamn Lifetime movie.
I know exactly
just in
what
this
you mean.
presentation in a
Yeah.
way. And I feel like even the title design, I was kind of like, really? It just kind of like The Burial. I was kind of like, I could have done more for that.
Yeah.
But there's like small things like that. Then there's some needle drop music in there that's kind of like, okay, this is kind of corny. I got like, okay. But overall, still like a very interesting story. Something I didn't know about at all, obviously. And but yeah, it's really held together by the performances and like a good amount of the strong screenplay it had, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, overall, I give it a mid, though. Mm-hmm. I still enjoyed it, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is way better than Candy Cane Lane.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I had my reserves going in. I think is the same, because I had saw it like, you know, I mean not watched it, but I had saw it on Amazon.
Yeah,
and
like promoting it.
Yeah, and I looked at the trailer and I was like, okay, Jamie Lee
Curtis,
combining these motherfuckers.
Jamie Lee Curtis Jones.
Yeah.
Fox.
Tommy Lee Fox. But you know, Jamie Foxx and Tommy Lee, I'm like, that seems like an odd pairing. Again, I think it's one of those where like the trailer doesn't help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think it's a lot better than what the trailer portrays. It was entertaining. There was some funny jokes in there. It had the guy from Ferris Bueller.
Alan Ruck.
Yeah. He was pretty solid.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm not racist.
I'm not racist. Denounce your granddaddy right now. Denounce him right now.
It's my granddaddy.
And then the young black lawyer, he was pretty good.
Oh yeah, I like him a lot. He's been in a few things recently.
What's his name?
Mamadou Afti. I mean, his name, that's how you pronounce his name.
That's a bomb ass fucking name.
Yeah.
Anybody named Mamadou, you know. That
he was the voice of the water character in Elemental.
All right.
He was
Wade?
Yeah, he was Wade. Yeah, that's his name.
He was Wade?
Yeah.
Whoa, calm
Dang.
down.
Nice.
He has a nice voice, though.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
It's very familiar. He sounds like somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I can't put the name on it, but he
I
sounds.
put my finger on it.
He sounds similar to some other actor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I thought he was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the chemistry between Jamie Lee and Jamie Foxx and Tommy
Michael J. Fox.
Will Smith.
Michael J. Fox about to get Michael J. fucked up in a minute.
But yeah, I think they had a good chemistry, and there were some funny jokes in there.
Yes, for sure.
Where they're in the war room, and what's his name is talking, racist granddaddy guy. Mm-hmm. And Jamie, he gets in his face. He's like, "Wow, whoop your ass in this room."
Yeah.
I was just like, "All right, that's funny." Like, I don't know why, but that shit was just funny. Tommy Lee looks pretty good, considering like however old he is.
77. He's not really that old.
Really?
Yeah.
For some reason,
yeah.
Like,
but you know what? Because he has like that same thing that Morgan Freeman does, where he always looks old since he was young. Yeah.
Because I was looking at him, I was like, damn, he's got to be like at least 80 something.
Yeah.
Just because like the way he was walking, but 77, no, yeah, just that old. He's just born old.
Exactly.
But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I had it on in the background, and then I found myself kind of just like really diving in and watching it. And rewinding like a bunch of funny stuff because, Jamie Foxx was pretty funny in there. I like the part where there's a couple parts that I like. He's questioning the Canadian funeral guy.
Yeah,
and he's like, "How much did your boat cost?" And he's just doing everything he can to not answer that question because he knows if he answers that question, it's over.
Fuck.
And so I thought that was really good. And then the scene where he's offered, they're trying to settle. And they're writing all these numbers down, and they're like, nope. Nope. And then the absurd amount that they won, $500 million, but then they only got like 100 or something like that, or something like that. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Tommy Lee. Oh, I got it right. Tommy Lee, he's always solid. And then Jamie Foxx was pretty good. Was this the last movie before he had his little situation?
Oh,
Jamie Foxx.
Like in what situation?
Like his health scare? Because I know he was filming something, but like, is this the last one?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, he looked good. Obviously, it wasn't like one of his better performances.
No.
But like, it was passable. Like they did a good job. So
exactly. Yeah.
I give it mid. I was dreading watching it because I was just like, man. But no, it was. I give it a mid. Would I watch it again? Probably not.
Would you recommend it to others though?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe like if like it's a good little laugh here and there.
Yeah.
I didn't like the cameo part because that felt so like forced.
I wouldn't even count that since this is in the credits.
I know.
Yeah, you act like it's part of the
I
film
know.
in the beginning or something.
But I fucking watched it, so I'm gonna count it.
But I saw it.
But I saw it.
my eyes touched it.
Like I just feel like it was so like they literally like you said, it was just on a whim. It was like, Jamie, just come down these stairs. Gacy or Gilly, what is his name?
Willie Gary.
Whatever. Gary, Gacy, Willie. Just, when I grow up, I want to be like you. You couldn't have this motherfucker just like sit in a courtroom or something.
Yeah.
And like if you know type thing. But instead it's like you just pointed out super obvious like, oh, when I grow up, I want to be just like you. Motherfucker, you're like 75 years old. You're not growing. like that's it. Like just have him sit as a juror. So as a juror, that would have been
good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then it would have been like, oh, that motherfucker. That him right there. Or have him. It would have been great if he was on the other attorney team. He doesn't have to say shit.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I did like Jamie Foxx one take.
We can hear your fan.
Yeah. Jamie Foxx little
You act
one.
like you over there having a fucking heat stroke. It's cold outside, and he's got the fucking fan going like it's 105 degrees, like last year, where you were dying of fucking heat stroke.
That was one of the great moments of our time with Jonathan. But now,
dragging this motherfucker around, like, having to like baby him, like, no, we'll get you an icy.
We got him water and a Slurpee. And like 2 minutes later, he was like,
he's just like back to normal, like, and then he's like, oh, hey, I gotta leave by like 6:30.
oh yeah,
And it's like 6 o'clock.
Hold on.
And it's like 6 o'clock.
I have to watch Barbie.
Listen.
No, we're not explain yourself. Anyway,
Brink of death, revived by the Slurpee, and then it's like, oh, I gotta go see Barbie.
Unheard of.
but no, I like the Jamie Foxx opening. Well, not really the opening, but the scene where he's like in that courtroom, and there's like a one take. I would have preferred the movie start there. That would have been a nice way.
Yeah, instead of the church.
Yeah, I would have liked that much
Yeah.
better. But whatever.
That is kind of weird because they never really go back to that.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Supposed to show like his skills, I guess.
They referenced the whole thing about the Baptist church thing that like they got screwed over and whatnot.
We could have showed that later.
Yeah. And he didn't find that.
So his church after that. Yeah.
Mamadou found that.
Mamadou. Yeah, could have Mamadou come in there. Yeah. Show that
Okay,
he believes in his faith and stuff like that. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. Thank you, Jonathan, for not giving us a shitty movie.
Finally.
I do my job.
But nah, yeah. So now,
Jamal, what are we watching?
Well, actually, I Googled it, and what's the name isn't even available yet. Rebel Moon.
I know we could, but
It's the 19th.
I know. Yeah, another few days.
Wow.
Shit. Jamal, why'd you say something? Stop hassling about it.
I didn't hassle him. I was just.
I mean, doesn't mean you had to watch it tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You act like, oh my goodness.
All right. So all right, Alec. Since you have the movie suggestion under protest,
Yeah, that's fine.
what are we watching under protest?
We're watching Rebel Moon. No, we're not watching Rebel Moon. I've been noticing a bit of a trend with us watching certain films. Jamal, you really loved Anatomy of a Fall,
Yes.
and Jonathan, we just talked about a movie about a courtroom case.
Yes.
Yes, so I decided that we're gonna watch another courtroom case film.
Back into the left.
Back to the
Back into the left.
God damn it. But no, we're gonna watch another court case film, and this one we're gonna throw it back a little bit. We're gonna go back in time, and we're gonna watch a film.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it came out. I'll just say 1956 right now.
Oh my!
Came out in
Oh, wow.
1956.
That's a while back.
It's in black and white. 1957. Nah, it just came out.
You were off by what year? That's still crazy.
And this is a film that I firmly believe is a
Wait, this is. I think I know.
Well, let me get to it. It's a film that I firmly believe is a masterwork.
To Kill a
in
Mockingbird.
in direction and writing
Nice.
and acting for sure. And the movie is called 12 Angry Men. And the movie is about
Jamal's
this court case with a young, I believe he's a Latino kid, and he has been charged for murder. He's accused for murder, and they have 12 men on the it's the hottest day of the year in the city, I think, in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And they all get into this one room. It's the whole movie set in one room, beside like one scene at the beginning.
Sheesh.
And it's set in one room, the hottest day. A bunch of guys being like, "Okay, it's hot. We all believe the kid did it, right?" And it's like, "Yeah, we can say he did it." And let's just go home. I gotta go back and watch the baseball game. I got tickets. People have their own reason to leave. And then there's one person that says not guilty. And then the rest of the movie is about them debating whether the kid is guilty or not, and trying to either convince this guy that just to say that he's guilty.
Yeah.
And then the other convincing people to like really think instead of just like
Right.
washing over it and just being like kind of racist about it.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
well,
They have so there's the 1997 version
No.
that has James Gandolfini.
oh.
Gandolfini, so you're not gonna watch it because you gave him that's to pronounce his name.
It has James.
Okay, never mind. So yeah. Anyway, they're watching the 1957
Tony
version.
Danza.
The 19. Wait, that's supposed to convince me?
Edward James almost.
Almost had that right. Just kidding.
Okay, anyways, yeah, we're watching the 1957 version.
Okay, so it's in a court case. It's a court case, but it's not really in the court setting. It's more of like you're in the room with the jury, right? And you're hearing
Yeah,
them
you're in
delegate.
there.
Okay,
They're discussing the case and everything and like what their verdict is going to be.
got it.
But yeah,
okay.
it's a genuinely amazing film.
Okay.
And yeah, it's an hour and 36 minutes. So you don't. Oh god.
And we're taking off here.
But yeah, it's genuinely amazing film. I feel like you can learn a lot about directing and writing from it, just from
Nice.
the tension that it builds and everything. So yeah, I feel like anybody can enjoy this movie. So
Hey.
so yeah, 12 Angry Men, 1957, not 1997. So Jamal gonna cheat and watch the 1997 version.
Is that the same one though? Is it a remake?
It's a remake.
Okay.
I think it's just a different because the 97 one says a man accused of his father's murder.
No, it's the same story.
Oh,
It's the same story. Just different actors.
just
and,
color.
Yeah, just in color. So
And James Gandolfini.
and not as good, but
And
it's still
it's
fine.
got hold on, because that one it's got a 7.8 on IMDb, 94% rating. The old black and white one got
This is
a
9,
9.
and this is 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
On Just Watch it says 97, so I'm gonna go Just Watch. So,
Okay, anyway, we're watching the 1957 version.
all right.
Oh, I'm looking at the pictures.
I don't give a shit. Just because you can't handle black and white for 2 minutes.
Again,
Oh, it's only 2 minutes. Oh, I can do that.
again, I'm watching under protest because I do believe that.
And it's streaming on Prime, by the way.
Oh God!
Oh shoot! I'm
Not,
sorry.
Why is it like that?
not Turner Classic. All right.
It's not on what? Where Prime?
Prime.
Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 12 Angry Men.
1957. I had to make sure to say that since Jamal wants to watch the 97. So
Jamal, why'd you have to say something about it?
Because of fucking Tony Danza, apparently. Like, ooh, Tony Danza. Oh, now I gotta watch that now.
I thought that was a big seller. Hell no. I thought that one would be like,
Gandolfini, sure, but Tony Danza.
this is young Gandolfini.
Yeah, no, I love Gandolfini, but like Tony Danza,
Edward James almost.
I do love him too. But this is better. I can't. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
Great
So-
actors, but yeah, this is the better version.
So we are going to be watching 12 Angry Men. It's on Amazon if you guys want to check it out. 1950, long time ago, one.
1957. Yeah.
So long. Oh, God. Jesus was still around then.
Well, technically, it'll be 13 Angry Men because Jamal's gonna watch it very angrily.
And then I'm going to come back and be like,
Sorry.
fuck, that
Sorry
was
to-
great.
Sorry, this movie wasn't made this year, starring fucking Ryan Reynolds or some shit. Because they put his ass in that movie, probably should.
Yeah, it would, yeah.
They could.
Get all the fucking. I was about to say the R word, but that's how I strongly feel about it. But
What R word?
I don't want to say it. You said it too many times enough on the show.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyways, yeah, 1957, the Sidney Lumet film, 12 Angry Men.
All right, people. That's what we're watching. But we will catch you when we catch you.
Paulie, after Kendrick responds.
The Kendrick's response.
We probably already missed it.
Bye-bye.